Right. Hello. It's super loud, this music, but there we are. I'm sure it isn't that loud for you. Certainly loud for me, though. Anyhow, hello. It's only been, what, like a month and a half, probably, at this point, since we last had a stream. Yeah, we could have gone on forever, you know. We could have gone on for like about 10 months before we had another stream, but nah. Here we are. I decided we would come back and play Penumbra Black Plague. Personally, I love the Penumbra series anyway. I love the Amnesia series as well, so why not? I know in theory I said in the past that we probably do some of the other games we haven't done yet in the series, like Penumbra Requiem. Problem with that is I've got to be in the mood to do endless puzzles, and I'll be honest, I can't be bothered. So we're not doing Requiem right now. As for Machine for Pigs, I have to be in the mood to be in a walking simulator, which, again, I can't really be bothered for that. And as for what else we haven't done, I guess Rebirth. I did kind of promise I would do that with Winch, so I guess that's why we're not doing that. And the same with this mod as well, which I think is called Prisoner of Fate from memory, which is on Soma, which is part of the Necrolog, Twilight of the Archaic stuff for Penumbra, which again, I would love to do that, but again, I did promise Winch I would do that with him. So I'm kind of backed into a corner here of only doing stuff that we've already done. So there we are. But to be fair, I love Black Plague. I still think it's a fantastic game. I still play this quite regularly, actually, over the years. It's awesome. It's slightly dated, sure, but it's still a great game. And I guess, to be fair, other games like Dark Descent, again, pretty damn awesome game. Bit dated in places, but still really awesome game. So it's nice to come back and play Black Plague at least for now. I have also put this up to 4K. I mean, you probably won't notice it that much, but hey, here we are. So there you go. It'll look slightly nicer probably for you lot since we did our last stream on this, which was now 4 years ago, I believe, if I've got that right. Either 4 or 5, I think it's been 4. But yeah, so I guess we'll jump right on into this. And I guess the only bit to catch people up on, as this is the second game in the series and people might not have played this before. In case you're wondering, this is from the guys that made Amnesia, so Frictional Games. And this was the series that came out before Amnesia. This is when Frictional was partnered up with some other studios to help them build basically a presence in the world of gaming. But yeah, anyway, effectively the first game in this series, Penumbra Overture, you basically play as the son of, I think his name's Philip, isn't it? Yeah, Philip is the son, and then Howard is the father. So you play as the son, Philip, and then you go through some mine shafts and meet loads of different monsters like spiders, dogs, and a big giant worm. And the whole purpose of that is to try and find your father, Howard, who we do see in this game, I might add. And yeah, well, the first game is quite creature heavy. This game is more, I'll call them humans, but they're effectively alien-like human zombie creatures that are more present here. But you still see elements of the other enemies present in this game, just not nearly as main as they were from the first game. So yeah, this one's also all underground in a secret facility. There is no real mine shaft stuff and so on in this. A little bit, but not a lot. Right, I think you're all caught up, so here you go. There is a little recap anyway, but that gives you a bit of a more breakdown of it. We'll play on normal. I'm not sure I can be bothered with hard.
Without this foundation, you could not have the will to do what I must now ask of you.
Also, welcome to the stream, everybody. Nice to see you all.
I followed my father to the Greenland wastes to uncover his secrets. You had to know how far I was willing to go. I found a disused mining shaft and took shelter from the storm. You had to know how desperate I was.
You got a new logo there, Ripper.
I was plagued by doubts, fears, and mysteries, and aided by a madman, Red. You had to know how lonely I was. I incinerated my best friend. Red told me he wanted to die. You had to know how guilty I felt. I ventured boldly onwards, and was struck down by my own heroics. You had to know how stupid I was. All of these things. So human, so perfect. And yet still I fail to do what I must now ask of you.
I thought Ripper was talking about me, who's just like, you used to play HP. I went, I still do play HP. No, it's fair enough. I know he was talking to Haz. Anyway, you got your brief sort of catch-up there of Overture. I gave you a bit more of a breakdown, I guess, but you got some kind of breakdown. So there you go. Right, let's go. God, it's weird because I've played this game so many times, I just know immediately what to do all the time now. I guess that's a good thing in some ways, but yeah, I'm so used to it now. I'm not going to read all the notes, by the way. I might leave them up on the screen for people to read themselves briefly. If you want to pause and read it, feel free, but I'm not in the mood to read notes. Oh, also, if it's not really that loud, let me know. I'll turn it up in the game. To be fair, it looks a little quiet for you. I'll tell you what, hang on. I will turn it up a little bit. Let's put it to 50. That should probably do it. There you go. Right. Oh, yeah, hang on. Before I do that, I need this first. Right, there we go. I'm so used to being able to just see my keyboard half the time. It's been a long time since we last streamed. I can't even remember where all the placements of the keys are with the microphone in the way. There you go, I'm so prepared for streaming again, aren't I? Yes, anyway, how is everyone doing? Claire, John, Haz, Ripper, you all doing alright? Lego as well, who's just popped in, nice to see you. Oh, I probably should mention as well that your guy in this, Philip, doesn't really have any voice lines. He does voice at the beginning, as you saw in that cutscene, but then beyond that, I'm pretty sure he never voices again from memory. Obviously, you see text written about what he's thinking and stuff, but you never actually, in general, hear him again. But you gotta be fair to it, it's an indie game. I'll tell you what, if Winch was here right now, he'd be so happy. He'd be so thrilled that I'm playing Black Plague. He loves Black Plague as well, like me. But I think there is a slight difference between us, which is I'm more obsessed with it. I've played it far too many times probably at this point, but still. It's a great game, what can I say? I'm sure there were people that were wondering if I was ever going to stream again. People are like, why are you playing Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring? Why are you playing The Hobbit? Why are you doing this? Why are you not streaming? The answer is busy and, I don't know, had a lot of videos to do. I guess I also probably had other things that were, I guess, more vital to do. There we go. There we are. Love these games. Yes, they are really good games. And I mean, if you played the Penumbra games, then hell, how can you not love them? I suppose you could not love them if you were obsessed with the more modern Amnesia games, but hey, these are awesome games. I still have to say, though, that the mod games, Necrolog, I haven't played Prisoner of Fate yet. I do need to play that, in all fairness. I might play that on my own without Winch, but I do need to play it. But yes, in general, Prisoner of Fate is very, very promising looking, that's for sure. But Necrolog is a really solid game. It's basically the length of Overture and Black Plague together. And then also Twilight of the Archaic, while the voice acting is questionable, it is still pretty fun. I do like it. Whee. Right.
Chef Carlito is waiting for you in the mess hall with insert today's specials here. A happy worker is an efficient worker, and only efficient workers will be fed.
I'm guessing this guy was not quite an efficient worker. Sorry, buddy. It's quite creepy, this, if you go next to him. You can just hear him basically dying away there. He's the guy, by the way, that gets dragged out of that room at the beginning. If you heard it, which I hope you did, you can hear the creature basically goes into the room next to you and drags the person out. That's this guy right here. But yeah, I do agree, Penumbra is a bit underrated, although I would say actually over the years it's become a lot more loved and a bit more mainframe. But also I think the big problem that Penumbra's had for so long is it came out first, was kind of somewhat shadowed, I guess, a little bit, by other horror games at the time. And then, of course, you had Amnesia, the Dark Descent that came out afterwards that just took the world by storm. So, in turn, it kind of meant that as a result, this just got a bit forgotten as a result of it all. Which is sad, because it's a solid series. I do think Frictional should do something with Penumbra again. Whether they will do it or not is another question. I do understand, though, that from their perspective, the slight problem is that they made Frictional with CD Projekt Red and I think it was Paradox Interactive, so there are lots of right holders to Penumbra, so I don't know, they might struggle a little bit with that, whereas all the other games they made of course have been pretty much on their own, so we'll see. I mean, I still think it would be awesome if they did Penumbra again. I hope they do. It's an amazing franchise. Right, my name Elon Carpenter, rank.
My name, Elof Carpenter. Rank, elevated. Status, Code C, imprisoned. Observing the Turngat movement, I predict that it will be my cell they visit next. To my knowledge, I am the last remaining member of the Elevated at this facility, and so it falls upon me to ensure that Xeno protocol is not compromised. For that reason, I record here the only way I have discovered to neutralize the virus. The species
As you can see, or hear more like, Elon Carpenter didn't have a very good time. Anyway. Also, yes, Silent Hill is a freaking awesome series. I love Silent Hill. It's very nice to own all those Silent Hill games, to be fair. It is a great series. Obviously, you've got your ups and downs. Okay, that was lucky, to be fair. You have got your ups and downs for it, but still, it is a good series. I wonder if I can bug this out. Oh my god, I'm already bugging it out, but... Oops. I'm not trying to make it bug out like that. I was trying to have a bit of fun with it. Oh my god, what is... Jesus. Okay, stay up. Thank you. This is where it can be quite entertaining if I can shut the door. Go on, shut the door. Oh, it worked. Okay, this will be fun to see what happens when the monster comes. It's probably going to be a complete cluster of mentalness now. Anyway, I'll get my hiding spot ready. Right, there's some painkillers, aren't there? Yes. Hello, monster.
Something isn't right.
Oh, it isn't. You are right. Let's see what happens to the door.
Oh, let's shoot.
Oh,
Go there.
it didn't bounce. Oh, really? Or is he stuck on it? Is he stuck on it? Don't know. I'm actually not sure if he's stuck on it or not. Oh. Okay, he's not stuck on it. Damn it. I see why I've never played this game, Penumbra. It was released for PC only. Indeed, it was released for PC only. It was a long time ago that this came out, Ripper. I suggest you play it on PC though. It's not like you need a demanding PC to play it. You should play them, they're good. I recommend it. Is that thing still stuck in the door? Oh wait, actually, how did he get in? I don't even know how he actually... Oh shit, the door is actually stuck. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, there we go, right. Oh. He's gonna whack the door into me, isn't he? No? Oh. Are you going to... No, okay, he's not gonna whack the door into me, fair enough. This thing did not do what I was hoping it would do. Aww. That's depressing. I was really hoping he would walk into it and it would just bounce all over the place, and it just did not do what I was hoping it would do. Well, that's depressing. Oh well, maybe next time. Recognise this room? Look, it's the room we were in at the beginning. Crazy stuff, isn't it? Anyway. I've got everything in here, haven't I? Yeah. Let's go. Now we can get this dude's blood. I know, it's such a nice thing to do. Oh wait, why am I putting that on it? I don't want that, I want this. There we go. Lovely. If you weren't dead before, buddy, you might be a bit dead now. Sorry about that. There we go. That'd be hilarious. I have done it before where I don't know if it was that panel, but something, it might have been the chair actually, where I put it in the doorway, and the guy tried to open the door and it just bounced the door back and forth into him, and the chair sort of just flung into the wall and everything. It was kind of a bit weird, but it was hilarious. I'm pretty sure it was actually the chair. I was probably using the wrong item, but anyway, it was funny. Isn't there a flare or something around here? Oh no, there it is, yeah. Some batteries. Ugh. Everyone thinks that's a bottle of milk, don't they? Blue milk. It's not milk. Actually, we're about to get John's favourite scene come up in a minute. I won't mention what it is because I'll probably get in trouble for mentioning it on YouTube, but that's alright. You're going to hear it anyway in a bit. But yeah, still, John's favourite scene is coming up. Oops. Where is it? There. Yeah, cool. I love how much water is coming out. Look at that. That's really going to put out a fire, that. Right, anyway. Here it is, John's favourite scene. Well, I know that he was fond of this scene, shall we say, back in the days. All those years ago, 4 years ago. Oh, there's all sorts of events here from basically Overture that you learn. So you've got the miners up the top there and the World War II veterans. Then you've got the scientists coming along to have a look at the Turngat, which are the aliens. And then you've got really just the other events of things like the worms and stuff. That's all. Right. Oh. He's got the world in his hands, has he now? Isn't that a song or something? He's got the whole world in his hands. I'll have you know that blue milk is fabulous. It's absolutely incredible. I love blue milk. If you don't like blue milk, get out of there. I'm not kidding. Right.
Welcome to Shelter Research Station, Greenland. Shelter is an almost entirely self-sufficient installation, built in the 70s to further serve the purposes of the archaic elevated caste in their pursuit and defense of ancient knowledge. As a new member of the facility, there are some basic rules you should be aware of in order to be useful to the
I'll
archaic.
answer your question in a second.
Shelter provides living facilities, including a mess hall, gymnasium, and medical bay, in addition to the stipulated array of laboratories, chemical and biological, workstations, excavation equipment, and security. Please use the former at your leisure, but expect to be assigned to the latter with a moment's notice. Second, due to the nature of our work here, should you feel in any way ill, lightheaded, or otherwise mentally incapacitated, do not report to the medical facility. Fasten yourself securely to whatever solid object may be available, attempt to seal all connecting doors, and await retrieval by our trained professionals. In a worst-case scenario, be prepared to swallow your personal cyanide capsule, which will be issued after this briefing.
She sounds so
The
happy.
Archaic hates to lose its treasured staff, but it may be for the good of the operation. We know you will enjoy your work with us.
You gotta love the way that she sounds so happy when she's just like, swallow a cyanide capsule. And then immediately after that, when she pretty much just says kill yourself, goes, you're gonna love working for us. You gotta love that the company that you're working for really cares about you there. Oh, I don't know, that always cracks me up every time, that bit. It's just hilarious. It's so chilled out the way she says it. Also, to answer the question that you had earlier, Has, about the order to play the Penumbras, yeah, you should play them in order, really, or else you'll be a bit confused. I mean, you can, in theory, do it without the order, but I wouldn't recommend it. The order is Penumbra Overture, Penumbra Black Plague, and then, in theory, Penumbra Requiem. You can probably just skip Requiem, if I'm brutally honest. It's not really needed. Anyway, 1167 is what I need. Hang on. Oh, I need to see the keyboard. 1167. There we go. Done. Yeah, so you could skip Requiem. It's not really a big deal. It's also just a puzzle game. It's not got actually any monsters or anything in it, so it's kind of irrelevant. It also just takes place in your character's brain, so it's not actually real, it's made up. But you do have the fan-made games, which is Necrolog and also Twilight of the Archaic. I do recommend those. I would recommend playing those, though, after playing Overture and Black Plague. And then, of course, you've got this new one, which is Prisoner of Fate, which is via Soma. You need to get Soma in order to play it. And yeah, I think that one looks really promising, and I would quite like to play it. So I can't really rate it yet because I've not played it, but it does look very good, so I'm sure it'll be great. I do actually really want to play that. It's been on my list of things to do. I've been so dedicated to the Spider-Man cause. So dedicated to these cursed PC ports. It'll be a wonder if I actually even still enjoy Spider-Man games after all the fixes are done. I'm sure I probably will, but yeah. That was a bit unnecessary on my ears, but otherwise, yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, would you like a nice leech? Oh yeah, you get to hear the worm in this, don't you? So, when you hear that moaning sound that you'll keep hearing in the background in a sec, that's a giant worm. Basically, it's from the first game. There's this huge worm. It's a mutated worm, basically, that comes after you, and yeah, it makes a groaning noise. So whenever you hear the groaning noise, that's the worm. Well, that was fun. It was nice knowing Philip. End of the game. No, not quite. My previous boss. What, your previous boss, John, told you to swallow a cyanide capsule? I somehow doubt that. Can you get a closer look at that? It's so hard to see it when it's all blurry as well. I'm trying to understand what those pictures are. Oh man, that's hard to see. I think just from guessing, that's two guys holding a fish. A woman, I think. Honestly, looks like a creepy baby, but I think it's just a happy man. A guy saluting, and then I'm going to call that Alcatraz Island, but it's probably a fish. So that'll do. That's my guessing for today. My guessing game. I think it went quite well. Go on the bed. Oh, that'll do. Right. Put that under there. Whee! Put that there. Come on, thank you. Put that there. And then finally, bam! Babies in photos do look like 40-year-old men. Jesus. What photos have you seen? Crazy stuff to say. Run, I can hide. I'll hide on these hands. Oh my god, I'm in the hands. But you can actually go inside the model and things. That's really weird. It's kind of cool though. Hello. So those are the spiders from the first game Overture. Right, where's the dog? Give me the dog. There's the dog. That model went well for it. No. No. I'm sorry, dog. Bloody hell, that's loud. Right, let's go. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Right, I need this back. If I can remember this order, I'll be quite impressed. This one? Oh my god, I got it right on the first try. Okay, you can tell I remember this game. I remember this game a little too well, don't I? We could have a bit of fun with it. Oh dear. Ah. Whoops. Sorry about that. That is completely stuck now. Oh well, see you later. We can play with this one instead, if I can reach it. There we go. No, come on. There we are. Yeah. I love the way I can just glitch it. Look. As you do. Anyway, I should stop playing around with corpse things. Right, come on then. Well, there you go, John. You don't need to worry about that boss anymore, do you? You can worry about the Penumbra boss now instead. Your Penumbra boss is very worried about you, of course. Right. There we go. Oi. The one thing I will say about Amnesia over the years now, like with Rebirth and that, this sort of stuff where you have to turn wheels and that, so much more bearable now. In this game, it's quite painful to do. It's doable, just a bit annoying. Right, it's time to go for a swim. Yeah. I'll never forget all the way back in secondary school when I played this game during, like, what did they used to call it? Homework time? I can't remember what the actual name of it was back in those days. This was so many years ago. I had nothing to do, so I played this at the back of the room on my laptop. And I remember my friend decided to unplug the headphone slot while I was playing this. And it was during a point with the worm later on in the game, and it was just so loud, so all you could hear was just throughout the whole room. It was a very awkward moment, that, to try and explain. I was just like, yes, it's a research project, I promise. Okay, I should do this actually while I'm here. It was pretty funny though, looking back on it. Come on. Right, Sam, we're off. Done. Make sure you have your swimming lessons. Oh yeah.
Hello? Can you hear me? What am I doing here?
Come on.
Who am I?
No. There we go.
Why can't I hear their voices? Well, thanks for the help. I'm having an existential nightmare and you can't even say a word.
So, in case you're wondering, I mean, you will find this out further on into the game, but I will explain it now. The guy talking in your head is called Clarence. He effectively is you as an infection. Oh, okay, I've lost the ability to swim now. Alright, I'll be right back. But yeah, effectively he's called Clarence. He talks in your head, pretty much pisses you off for the entire game. And he's effectively the evil side of you, almost. So, in the story of Overture, I should explain this or else people will be confused. In the story of Overture, the first game, there are these rocks in the caves, and effectively if you look at these rocks or you stay in the area with them for too long, then effectively you get infected by the alien substance, which is the Turngat stuff, which then basically makes you turn into a Turngat, which is one of those monsters that you saw earlier on with the torches. And in the process of doing that, basically you, how do I put it, you start losing your mind, and then you start hallucinating in ways that you can't control, and yeah, lots of other weird things. Basically it's weird. What can I say? I don't know what else to add to it really. But there you go. I don't want to ruin the whole thing regarding Clarence, that's why I'm trying to sort of say it in a subtle way, but should be explained or else you'd be so confused. I mean, maybe you'll still be confused anyway, but what can I say? Right, come here. Can I get away with not another one? Oh, I probably could. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's go. Oh, while I'm here as well, I probably should mention this because I think it's important to mention. That's so weird. I was just looking at what the eye with the eye, what the light does to my eye without the other light on. It's so weird. But there we are. That is weird. Don't know how it does that. Anyway, I might turn the other light on in a sec, to be fair, because it would be good to have a little bit more light in this room. So I can see the keyboard primarily. But yeah, so you might have noticed if you're in Phil Glimmer's server that he put out a little sort of statement, I guess, earlier today, where he was talking about doing a new video that he's putting out, I think tomorrow, regarding his review for HP 2 PS1. But he also said he's got another video that's going to explain why he's quitting doing anything for HP anymore and moving away from it effectively. So obviously he has his reasons, that's perfectly fine and understandable, and you know, that's up to him. What I will say is I have actually messaged him to ask if he's just giving up on HP altogether or whether he will still be interested in doing what we were originally going to do at some point, which is the other HP related streaming content that we had planned together. So we'll see what he comes back with, but obviously if he says he's not interested in doing that anymore because he's quit HP altogether, then those will no longer happen and that will be the end of that. I doubt he will do that, but I will see what he says. Obviously I need an answer from him, so I'm just waiting for that. But once he does respond, then obviously we'll know the answer to that fully. But for now, we'll just have to wait. Here you go, you can listen to a lovely chat while I turn this other light on.
Wow, you look like you've crawled through a sewer to get here. I suppose I'm flattered. Hi, I'm Amabel Swanson, and I suppose I'll be your guide for the day. Hello? Can you hear me? I think the transmission's only one way. I've got a webcam. Pull a silly face if you can hear me. Oh, very attractive. Okay, we're on. There's some things you need to know.
Sure. Whatever you say, lady.
We released a virus. It wiped us out. 3 weeks ago, we tried to get out through the mines, but it didn't work the way we'd planned. I think one of the Inuit workers made it, but others were taken. Some panicked and got lost. I ran, and when I stopped, I was on my own. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu. The only chance we have is a man called Howard. He said he'd found a solution to the virus. His vitals last registered in the library, but only members of the organization have access. I'm still seeing a few life signs in the residential quarter. You need to find a survivor and get through into the library. Oh, and look out for our medical guy, Richard Eminis. He was acting strangely when I last saw him. What else don't you know? Let's see. Watch out for signs of infection.
Present and accounted for.
Did you say something? Look, the symptoms we know about are paranoia and oral distortion. Oh, and another symptom is déjà vu.
Enough already. My sides are splitting.
Well, I think that's everything you need to know. I'm sending over some research on the virus, and I'll get some doors open for you. Maybe now we can shoot the shit.
Sounds like she said, maybe now we can shoot the shit. I don't think that's quite what she said, but it sounds like it was that. God, this eye is driving me insane from pollen. Keeps being annoying and blurry and itchy, and it's a pain in the arse, and I hate pollen. Absolutely hate it. Anyway, right, let's go. To be fair, I haven't saved once. Might be a good idea. Please check your Gmail. Yeah, pretty much. Right, here we go.
If we must continue to share this brain space, I think I should have a name. Strange. So rare an opportunity to select one's own nomenclature, and yet I find myself at a loss. Any ideas, monkey? storage in this mind of yours. Did you realize you got an entire section in here devoted to film titles? 3,103 and a half films you've seen? You only got the first half of It's a Wonderful Life in here. Huh, how did it end? Now I'll never know. You know, Clarence, that's not a bad handle. I am something of a guardian angel.
Anyway, there you go. There's the introduction to Clarence, i.e. the guy in your head, i.e. kind of you. But yes, that is Clarence for you. Ooh. I need something to break that so I can get in. Should be a bar of soap around here somewhere. If not, I can just find something else. Oh, look, batteries. Yeah, one of these will do. Alright, there we go. Dove soap. A Dove soup, you but yeah. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Wee, 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 wee. Nah, you said soap. And then you said soup. To be fair, Dove soup would be very intriguing. Hello.
I remember why you're here. Dr. Swanson has filled me in. I recall every single syllable of our conversation. There was ever so slight an inflection in her tone that suggested she no longer trusted me. Why ever dinosaur extinction 65 million years ago? Would she think that? We share the same history. You and I are history. I recall the day of my birth, 18th of September, 1964, 3.46993412, recurring minutes past 9. I remember my mother looking surprised as I poked my head out into the world for the first time. You need a security registered palm. Something I can provide. You need it at the library. Something beyond my reach. When I became infected by those mindless zombies, I split off from the others and secured myself here. I cannot leave. Nonetheless, you will need a hand. I will not. Bring me a saw. I recall seeing one on my first day here. 3 years ago. Climate change of 10 degrees over the past 1 million years. Walk east and take the first door on your right.
This guy is very accurate.
He's like you, like us, yet he is not us. Why is he separate and yet we are bound together? Are we truly a we, or are we simply an I with two faces? But I am no monkey.
So this is where you've got Clarence, the guy in your head, basically being confused about who he is, what he is, etc., and how he became stuck in your body. You'll hear a lot of this throughout the game. It's perfectly normal. Right. Now's the opportunity to pick up a sword. Fun. Right, anyway, put that there. So I have an escape route. Turn this off for a minute. Did I pick up everything? Before I do that? No. Yeah. Can't open that one. Right.
There's just something about a rusty saw that just makes me purr. Had a tetanus jab recently?
Well, that door's doing well. I think he might be a bit stuck on the door. You're a wizard, Clarence. Not quite. Right. Oh boy. If I could wait for this guy to go basically straight, then I could sneak around and go into the other area we need to go into. I just need him to sort of bugger off. Has he buggered off? I think he has. Yes. Alright. There we go. Nice. Might as well get this out again. Cool, right, we can go in here now and get on with this bit. How many times have you finished this game? Jeez. Too many. How many times? I mean, just guessing off the top of my head, probably at least 20. Probably more, to be honest. I played it a lot over the years. An awful lot. This is why I know it quite well. Trust me, a lot of these puzzles, if it's your first time playing, you probably would struggle in certain places, but hey, it's fine. I'm used to it, what can I say? It's a bit like HPs, right? You know, HP2 PC, HP1 PC. I pretty much know them off the back of my hands. So I basically just know how to do everything on them. That's how it goes.
Look here. It seems, yeah. The visual cortex of this monkey is certainly of a simplistic design. If I can just... There, you see? It's like molding clay. Hate to interrupt you while you're showing off your logical problem solving. Let me put it more simply. You see what I want you to see.
Well, yeah, there you go. That's
Well,
Clarence just being annoying.
If you move around, will it? You can't look up the magician's sleeve.
Darling. You appreciate my discipline, do you now? Fair enough. Dunno, maybe I appreciate the game. It's a good game. I would love this game to honestly get a remaster. I'd actually be quite happy to see it remastered. I mean, obviously, you know, people love seeing remasters all the time these days, which is fair enough, but I do think that, to be fair, if this was put on the more modern Amnesia engine, like, you know, Amnesia the Bunker and stuff, this actually could look really impressive by today's standards. It still looks very good, don't get me wrong. I just think it looks a little dated texture-wise, obviously, and so on, because it's quite old now. So yeah, it could be updated a lot. Oh, can I do this from here? Go on, go on, go on. Oh, I tried so hard. And no, it's not cheating. I promise it's not cheating. Alright, fine, we'll do it the proper way. Come on then. Thank you. Pick that up. Ah, I see that the chip is here. Hello, Mr. Chippy. How's Chip? Is that because some games I just can't play for over an hour? Dunno. Maybe you should find a way to just sit down and only play them. Doing alright? Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks, Chip. My eyes are itchy as hell, which is really annoying me, but other than that, it's fine. Well, mostly fine. Fine enough.
I'm not you. I'm part of something larger. We are nothing. We are a mistake. I need to rejoin them. Release me. Let me out. This is not right. I should be with them. I am them. There should be no I. Yet, this is not the first time. Another was infected. Red. He so wanted to, but we would not let him die. Did he call us a disease?
Oh. Well, There's definitely some weird things going on about chips in the chat today. Lots of chips being talked about. It's what happens, I guess, when you have a chip overdose, eh? Endless chips to eat. Sorry, Chip. Everyone appears to be eating you at the moment. Right, so there's my escape route. Give me that. Would you like to see a nice close-up? Yummy. As you can see, he's looking very healthy. Very, very healthy. Anyway, I'm stuck on him now. Right, there we go. We'll pull that down. I haven't forgotten how annoying this gas mask is because it's all dirty. It's a pain in the arse. Ripper, even the ones I find boring, some of the short ones, I find a way to make them fun. Do you now? There is no way to make something boring fun. It's impossible. Hello, spider.
That is the most fun I've had in my entire life. Which isn't saying much.
I'm trying so hard to make that thing come down, but there's just nothing other than a human that's heavy enough. Absolutely nothing. Oh! But it still didn't do it. Go on then. One more of these. Can that do it? No. Okay, whatever. Let's give up. Right, anyway. Good progress so far. Good progress. Haven't you been around, Ripper, in regards to myself and Chip talking about the patching of PC games? You not been around for that? I'm surprised. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Feast on him, brother. Free us both.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Is he gonna come down here? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes? No? I don't know. Okay, maybe not. Right, well, we might as well crouch our way over then. Right, in we go. Yes, look at this beautiful, lovely bathroom area. All for batteries and a flare. So worth it. Oh, ah! Uh-oh. If he comes around the corner, I should be able to run around him. Alright, I guess he's not coming around the corner then. Ouch. Hope you're doing well. Hell yeah, everyone's doing well. Apart from the monster in the hallway is not doing so well, but yeah, everyone else is doing well, that's for sure. Or at least I hope they are. Anyway, that guy didn't come around the corner, I'm surprised. Yeah, I mean, we have spoken about it, to be fair, in a couple of streams lately. Ripper, I think the HP streams I've done lately, and so on. We both spoke about some of the reverse engineering and fixing of the PC games. And like what we did with the HPs and so on. I think we've spoken a little bit about what's going on with the Spider-Mans, just not a ton. Actually, tell you what, let's put that away for a minute. Oh. Right. If he just goes down there, that would be great. Yeah, you bugger off. I'll go this way. Yeah, I think we're all good. Yes. I'm sure there's meant to be 2 of them patrolling the corridors at the moment, and I don't know where the other one is, and it's slightly concerning. It's fine. We will we'll work on that later. I'm surprised he didn't come around the corner. I'm surprised too. I'm kind of grateful he didn't come around the corner, but at the same time, even if he did, I probably would have tried to run around him. Right, here you go. Chop your hand off.
Good. It has been precisely 12 days, 11 hours, 39 minutes, and 12.4 seconds since something good last happened.
Probably should get ready. Hi.
Come for us! He's over here! Embrace me, glorious void! Embrace me!
In you come, buddy. In you come. I love the way he's meant to have lost his arm, and he's still got his arm.
My congratulations! Honestly, I mean it. Well done. I was only joking about the come get 'em thing. What say we celebrate with some nice, relaxing cyanide, huh? I'm sure I saw some anthrax lying around as well.
Yes, his arm didn't really come off, did it? Oh well, good try. Oh, probably my least favourite part of this game coming up now. Or maybe not my least, but definitely up there as one of the most annoying parts of it. It's called making a computer. By the way, making a computer in real life, actually kind of interesting. In this game, not really. It's a bit different. That's alright. We'll get on with it. The other one's over in there, yeah. There we go. Ooh. Cool, right, that's all of those. I can't do that all yet, can I? No. Oh god, here we go. Actually, I should pull these out while I'm here. Bin. Alright, here we go. One at a time. Let's start with... I guess we should probably do it in order, shouldn't we? Oh, we'll do it in order. Right, red. Alright, here we go. Red was boot. Boot, I think. I should have really remembered that before putting it in. I mean, I can go and have a look, but let's just do it from blindness, shall we? Oh, bollocks. Was it boot? I think it was boot. I know every single one has this. Oh. So. Right. Okay. Circuit setup. You can read a note for this, by the way, but why would you want to do that when you can just play the game of guess and hope for the best? I will read the chat more in a minute, by the way. Let me do this one card first and I will catch up on the chat. Because I would love to achieve one of these cards at the very least. Alright. If it's this, it has to be that. Oh, there's 3 things on the red one. I remember this. Oh, come on. What would the 3rd one be? This? I actually think it is actually correct going in that order. Is that right? Hey! I got it right. Awesome. Right, well that's one of them done. That's quite an achievement on its own. Where's the actual note? It would be kind of handy to have it. Or I probably picked it up, haven't I already? Oh, screw it. I don't need the note. Let's do it without the note. We'll be fine. Right, let me put in the... Wait, which one's next? This would be helpful. Network. Alright, let's put in the blue one next. And then let's catch up on the chat and sit with that on the screen.
Human life is so banal. Is it always as monotone as this? I can't stand it. Let me out.
To be fair, I agree with Clarence in this situation. I would love to escape this right now. Anyway, let me catch up on the chat quick. So, was this question asked, would you celebrate the completion of Spider-Man fixes with Spider-Man stream? Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I will probably stream some Spider-Man, I don't know which one, but one of them anyway, before we finish every game. I mean, if I didn't do that, you'd be waiting probably a little while before you'd see a Spider-Man stream. Just putting it bluntly. I think, though, yeah, probably... I'll say this. I think when Spider-Man 2002 is complete, which I believe we're close to now. I hope we'll be there very soon. I think we're nearly there. When it's complete, I'll probably, if not stream it, I will probably definitely do a video series on it fairly soon. I think when that's done, it'll be one of those games where it's been such a shit ride that it kind of needs to be done in some shape or form. Otherwise, it's just going to feel painfully sad. No, I will do something for that, I think. The ones that I could do at the moment, in all fairness, would be Spider-Man 3 and Friend or Foe. The main reason I don't want to do Spider-Man 3 is QuickTime events piss me off greatly, and that game is literally QuickTime event galore, and I can't be arsed with it. And 2, I also don't know all the frame rate broken areas in that game, and there are a lot of them. In the case of Friend or Foe, it's more that I just don't think that you lot would really enjoy me streaming Friend or Foe, I'll be brutally honest. It's not one of those games that I consider, how should I put it, stream friendly? Not in a way that's inappropriate or dark or something like that, just it's quite a repetitive game that's not really kind of going to make people really excited about it, I think. It's probably the one Spider-Man game out of all of them that I would more than likely never stream. Excluding like the shitty Spider-Man 2 PC port that, well, to be honest, I just forget that exists. It's for the best. But yeah, I mean, I think out of the others at the moment, just putting it bluntly, 2001, not looked at it, maybe one day. 2002 needs a bit more work. What else is there? Shattered Dimensions, in all fairness, I could actually stream that. I did forget about that, which is surprising, as it's the most popular game in the whole series, pretty much. Web of Shadows, I honestly would love to stream that. That's the one I probably like to stream the most, because I like that game a lot. But of course, it's nowhere near ready yet, and it needs time before it's ready, so that's just going to wait until the right time. Then there's, what else is there? I guess for console-wise, Spider-Man 2, maybe at some point. Then Edge of Time, I could do that at some point. I'd have to do that on the console. Then what else is there? There's the amazing Spider-Man games, isn't there? I'd be happy to do the first one, not sure about the second one. But yeah, I'm trying to remember every Spider-Man game in my head, there's so many of them. Anyway, there you go, that should answer your question. Right, what we got? Continuity error, still has his arm even though he's supposed to have lost it. Yeah, I agree with that one, Claire. It's funny, I find it funny, to be fair, because he does cut his arm off, or at least his hand off, and he's still got it on. And you don't even see his arm on the floor, which is also interesting. I don't know, I find it kind of amusing, but there we are. It's fine. Too much effort to model that. It would have been, to be fair, kind of annoying, but whatever. Love Spider-Man 2 PS2? Yes, it's an awesome game, Claire, I agree. It's probably my most favourite Spider-Man game, other than maybe Shattered Dimensions or Web of Shadows. I do quite like those games, but Spider-Man 2 PS2 was just a fantastic game all around. Hell of a lot of fun. We probably should stream that at some point. It's a good game. It's a shame the PC port is a hunk of utter shit in comparison to the console port. This is back when they made basically exclusives for PC versus console for no real good reason other than to try and cash in extra on the game. So then when you went to school the next day, you would go, have you played this bit in Spider-Man 2? And then they'd go, Pura isn't in Spider-Man 2? You go, yeah. And then afterwards you say, yeah, but Mysterio is in Spider-Man 2. No, he's not. That's basically all that happened at schools. God forbid what it must have been like for all the HP fans. Jesus Christ. All the different versions of HP 1 and 2. Okay. Did you remember this bit and play this part inside a Chamber of Secrets? It's not inside Chamber of Secrets. I don't remember that bit at all. Sorry, I'm just giving you an accurate representation of how tortured our younger generation was. We weren't really. It was great having all these different ports if they were good. It's just in the case of Spider-Man 2, the PC port is so shit. It's a joke. It's actually a disgrace, that port. The PS2 port of Web of Shadows is so disappointing. I mean, again, I pretend that doesn't exist. It's for the best. It will do yourself a favour, just don't even acknowledge its existence. Oh dear. What was this? It would be so cool to see you play Spider-Man 2. What about... Oh yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man. I forgot about that. I knew there was a Spider-Man game I was forgetting somewhere. There's so many of them. Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man's a really good game. I like that game, actually. Spider-Man has the worst code to reverse engineer. Yeah, Chip's right, by the way. The whole franchise, other than maybe Friend or Foe, was the only exception. Utter shit. utter shit. But hey, it's what happens when, you know, people don't know how to code. But yes, there we are. Oh well, at least they're getting fixed. What can I say? There are benefits to it all at the end of the day. You can make the games work properly and they're good at the end of the day and everyone's happy. So, one more year one. Am I missing something on this? This was a network, wasn't it? What am I missing? Oh, this one. There you go. Awesome. Oh, Jesus. Right. There we go. Let's put this in. That's all done. What is the green one? Interface. Okay. Right, interface. I like the way there's going to be a point where people watch this stream back and they'll just get to a certain point and they'll just see this bit on the screen for ages. It's just me talking about Spider-Man because the people asking about it in the chat. And they'll be like, what the hell's going on? The answer is, it's just me stalling probably to try and not play this bit. Because it's not fun. Right. Oh, God. I've always hated the green bit. Oh shit. I don't even know where to start. Well, I do, but I don't know what else to start with. Well, okay, so we'd have to have the CMD interface. What else have we not had? I think the only two we haven't had are these at the bottom. Yeah, that looks right. Hey! I'll take it. All on the first try. I'm pretty impressed with myself. It's been many, well, I guess months and so on since I last did that, so it's been a while, but it's nice to see I managed to get it right. Suck on that shitty computer puzzle. Right, anyway, I'm moving on. Oh, actually, the note's probably in here, isn't it? Oh no, some batteries, not the note. Hello.
Oh, you know, I think he's calmed down now. Perhaps all he wants is a hug. Why not let him out?
Yeah, right, sure, let's do it. I can't let him out, damn it. I would have happily let him out, and I would have said, mate, you still got your arm. I'm loving this on the wall. It's in a very particular position, which is nowhere near where his arm that supposedly came off of him is located, i.e. on his body. Anyway. Right, oh my god, so many things. Okay, so that's the cave from Penumbra Overture. That is the underground... What do we even call that? Temple? I'll call it temple. That's the underground temple that you will see possibly later on in the stream. You don't in Black Plague actually go into it, whereas in Necrolog, the fan-made one, you do, which is really cool. And I guess in Requiem you're in it as well, but that's in your head, so it doesn't really count. Anyway, you get the idea. Spiders and men, eh? Well then. I hate the beetle though. I think he's a pretty cheap enemy. I can't even remember his boss fight in Ultimate Spider-Man, to be honest. I haven't played Ultimate Spider-Man in years. That's the one I actually haven't played for a long time, really. I really can't even remember what his fight was like. The only one I really, really remember, and I remember it because it used to piss me off, is Electro. And that's basically where you play as Venom and you have to chase Electro across the city. It's not even Electro's boss fight I remember being annoying. It's the stupid chasing bit. That was just annoying. I remember it being annoying.
As entertaining as it might seem to have access to memories one has no recollection of receiving, it also places me in somewhat of a predicament. This saboteur, for some reason, he conjures in my mind the color red.
Also, to your point, Ripper, where you said that Spider-Man 3 sucks big time, I think it's an interesting one, really, that game. I personally don't think it sucks, but I do think that it definitely could have been a lot better. In particular, though, I think that for me, the bit I don't like about it is oh, can't open that, fair enough. Oh god. 2. I wish it was. I'll figure it out in a sec. Yeah, I think it's the quick time events that honestly let it down. If those weren't in that game, the game really wouldn't be that bad. The quick time events make that game just awful. Well, awful to deal with anyway. If those didn't exist, I'd probably be more desperate to actually think about going to replay it. Anyway, there's a door that I need. Where's the door? Door codes, door codes, door codes. Give me a door code. Where's the door code? I should have probably paid more attention to this because I can't remember. What's the door code? Nope. I'm gonna have to look at it somewhere else, aren't I? Bear with me. How do I bring up my notes again? Is it this? Yes. Notes. Oh, actually, go back to do this. Is it in here? Nope. Not helpful. I need a particular door ID and I can't remember what the bloody hell it is. This is not helpful. I'm probably going to have to go down the hallway or something and go and look at it because I can't remember. Come on, one of these notes has got it, I'm sure. Surely. No. It's not one of these doors, is it? I don't think so. Or is it? Well, I guess we can find out. Let me guess. Is it going to be 332? Let's try that. I hope this works. Yeah. Damn. I can't remember the door. This is really painful. I'm not gonna lie, this is really painful. Right, which one was it? It was this one. 456 126. 456 126. 456 126. 456 126. Okay, I don't know what door it is. Fuck it. I'll just have to figure it out later. Alright. There are three things I like about Spider-Man 3: the soundtrack, the combat, the size of the game. Yeah, I agree with those points. But other than that, the camera when you are swinging is really bad. The animations are unfinished. At least we can laugh while watching the terrible cutscenes. They became a meme, they did indeed. Yeah, I mean, it's true to an extent, but I also think it's not completely the worst thing in the world. I've seen worse. But hey, this is what happens when you rush stuff. Anyway, I do need to figure out what door ID I need, because I genuinely don't know what it is. I can't remember. I should be able to figure it out though. It's one of these doors. It's not that, is it? No. It's this one, I think. Ah, here we go. 3061. That'll be it, I reckon. 3061. Okay. Doobie-doo. Doobie-doobie-doo. 3061. Let's do it, buddy. Bonk. Oh dear. Right. 3061. 3061. There we go. Got it. Just because I don't want to do that again. I've not played any of the Spider games, but I've seen playthroughs, so sorry. Damn right you should be sorry. Have you never played a Spider-Man game? That's completely unacceptable. Chip will be coming after you. The chip will finish every Spider-Man fix and he'll be sending them your way, Has, and going, you will play this now. Play it. Boot it up. You're doomed now, Has. Doomed forevermore. If Chip's around, just so you know, Chip, you should totally do that just for a laugh. Please do it. It would be funny. Right. Oh god, I think I remember this section being a pain. Emergency wristband. Let's put that on, because why not? Go for a pee while we're here. I vaguely remember this bit. Exactly what to do. Vaguely. Isn't there an artifact up there? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, come on. Yeah. There we go. Bleep, 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 bleep. That's alright, I guess you're not a huge fan of superhero games. Completely unacceptable. Alright, so... Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. Right, so anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute. Keyboard. Ugh, where's the bucket? There we go. Put it on the computer. Shut it. Anyway, how do I get rid of this? There we go. Right. Yeah, right. We will need to come back here later, but anyway, go on.
Christ, you look worse than the last time I saw you. Though maybe you're just at a higher resolution. Oh, damn it. Note to self, never insult your last hope of survival. I just wanted to give you a word of advice. Those creepy artifacts, we don't know how they work. Or even what they do, I suppose. I saw someone get too close to one once. You probably don't want to know. I'm sure you'll be fine. Probably. I hope. But by the way, if you happen to find yourself in my neck of the woods, I'm kind of trapped. It's no big deal, really. Just throwing it out there.
Oh no, that's hardly true. They're really completely harmless. Go on, it's just like wrapping yourself up in a warm blanket.
Never seen Spider-Man 2 enter Electro at CEX. Fair enough. Why not? Who needs Enter Electro these days, eh? I mean, the game was an absolute nightmare for Activision. Which is actually a fact, I might add. Activision had a terrible time with that game. Forgot how annoying Clarence was in this game. He is pretty annoying, yes. He has his moments. Well, I guess it's part of the charm, really, isn't it? It's who he is. It's what he's meant to be as well. So, I think they did him well. Right, is the monster gone now? I think so. Yeah, it seems like it. Right, okay, we're all good. Gas mask, I think I need, don't I? Oops, that one please. Can't see a thing. I personally like Ecto-Electro. There you go. It's like Expecto Patronum. Ecto-Electro. Right, yeah. Liked Enter Electro. I mean, it was alright. I didn't mind it, I guess. I wasn't a massively over-the-top fan of it. I thought it was alright. It's one of those games which I think, other than the boss fights, I pretty much forget its existence. Whereas the first game before it, 2000 or 2001 if you play the PC port, the main levels of that game are actually very memorable. Some of them not for the right reasons, but sure, they're memorable. Can't say the same with Enter Electro. I wouldn't say it's a bad game, Enter Electro, that's not true, but it's not really the most over-the-top great game ever, really. There's a reason there's no PC port. Oh, this is the bit with the worm, isn't it? I need the saw. Hang on. You can cut through metal, mate. Go on, you can do it. What do? Do you just smash it? I can't even remember now. No? Okay, maybe not. Or is it this stuff? No. I can't remember how to do this. Alcohol, that'll do it. Let's get it drunk and then it'll just open up on its own. How have I managed to actually forget how to do a part of this game? Really weird stuff are on here. I have legitimately forgotten. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's this, isn't it? Oh, come on, pick it up. There we are. In we go. Yeah. Bloody hell. You're right there, door. There you go. And here it is. It's the room with the frickin' worm. I remember it. Not for the right reasons, obviously, but I remember it. Oh yeah, all that for batteries, just what I want. Right. I love that. Steam pressure statistics EXE. God, one of those EXEs you give a fancy name, eh? Switch to manual mode. Make your own little theme tune in Penumbra. Do 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 do. Anyway, there you go. It's the Penumbra Black Plague theme tune. Do 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 do. I think most of us, ouch, in this chat are HP fans. Do you? Well, that's funny you say that, because a lot of the time these days everyone seems to really hate HP now. What am I doing? Yes. Yeah, alright. I wasn't preparing for you to inject yourself, buddy, but fair enough. Have some alcohol. Yeah. Oh god. Did I save it before we went in? In case I didn't, I'm doing that. I know how annoying this can be, this section. Mr. Wormy Gummy Bear Worm is a bit annoying. Hello mate, how we doing? Goodbye mate. It was nice knowing you. No visible signs of trauma, but he's dead alright. Yeah. Anyway. Right, now the bit with the worm.
Guess. That was an important corpse.
Yes, it was. Hello. What? I was nowhere near it. What are you on? Please come out of that wall. Yeah. Anyway, that's the worm. In case you were wondering.
It's not too late to just slam your head against the wall until you pass out, you know. It might be easier than carrying on. You know, the one thing that keeps me going is that when I finally work out how to end all this, you're coming with me.
Anyhow, that's the worm section. And for your information, that worm totally shouldn't have got me. The fact that it did get me is unfair. Anyway, we've got what we need. Let's take the door with us. The door is a very vital piece of equipment after all. Yeah, let's do it. I wonder if I can... there we go. See you later, door.
So, you're running around with a human body part in your backpack and I'm supposed to be the bad guy?
Ooh, blimey. Yeah, I mean everyone at the moment in the HP communities, in the nicest way possible, just a mess.
Who's your poor monkey friend?
I.e. everyone's fighting one another, etc.
He looks a little under the weather. If I were you, I'd envy him. If I were me, I'd envy him as well. How do you commit suicide when you got no heart to stop, no hands to wield the chainsaw?
See you later, buddy. Anyway, I want to go this way. Yes. I think it's... yes, this way. I believe we've got everything else now. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Phil Glimmer is quitting HP content now, so he's a goner, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, he's going now, and
Your mind space is muddled as a lime. See here, A is for alliteration, B is for bohemian, C is for carcinogenic. So many long words taking up space in my new home. Here, let me do a little spring cleaning.
you see me carrying the door, you can think of his winch using a plank of wood to protect himself from a music bug. Yeah, I still said, why is he doing that? I remember him hiding under the table going, no, he can't come under the table, smashes the table on him.
Damn it! For a moment there, I really thought that might have been curtains.
I agree, Clarence. Ooh, batteries. Can you guess what's in there? Can you guess what it is? What do you think it's going to be? Go on, chat. What do you think it's going to be in that metal container? Take a wild guess while I eat a piece of apple pie. Go on, take a guess. I'm going to enjoy this apple pie. Right, Mm-mm. 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 No. Milk. I thought somebody might say apple pie. Anyway. I feel like I'm an apple pie now. No worries. These moments have been immortalized twice. Anyway, it's a head. You were all wrong. Look at him, he looks so happy. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, sorry buddy. Your head's come off. And for a minute there, he actually looked like Skibbity Toilet. Literally. Right, off we go. Even has said it looks like Skibbity.
This is residential. The archaic asks that viral biologists do not take their work home with them.
Sure thing. Does my work count as this head?
How peculiar. I could have sworn we remembered there being a door here before. How queer. What's in that direction? Oh, silly old me. I haven't got any hands to point with, have I? No, not that way. You sure you know where we're going? Didn't we pass the door just back there? You see? You silly Billy. It was here all along. Would you like Uncle Clarence to take the steering wheel for a while? You should see your face. This is actually gonna be fun. Perhaps I won't get you killed after all.
I'm not confused. Not in any capacity. I'm just dealing with Clarence being a bit of a knob, really. That's all, he's just being a bit of a knob. Nothing more. All that just to get through a door. Some bloke's head and a hand. Anyway, we're done in this section now. Bye! So we're off. We're off to the library. where we'll find Argus Filch in here going, or we'll just walk around the corner and just hear, Mrs. Norris, could have sworn I heard footsteps in here.
Hey, I can read this. Guess your old buddy Clarence comes through for you again, eh, monkey? Do you want to know what it says? Do ya? Do ya? I'll bet you do. I say, can you feel a draft?
Yes. Now, where is it? Or can I just pull it? There we go. That's what I needed. Oh, it's this bookshelf actually as well. You ready? The person we've been searching for the whole series so far. Your dad, Howard. Can you guess where he's gonna be? Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. He's in here. There he is.
Oh my God! He's dead! Quick, if he hasn't started to smell, give him the kiss of life.
Anyway, there's your dad. He's looking pretty good, eh? See you later, buddy. It was nice knowing you. Bunga 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 bunga. Not Filch, instead of Clarence, like gum. You what now? Gum stuck on your tooth. Fair enough. There must be a way to find peace. Yeah, it's called getting pollen out of this fucking eye. That would be nice.
Oh, diddums! Daddy popped his clogs. Bull bleeding who? Get on with it, will ya?
Okay. There you go, Dad. Also, there you are. See you later, buddy. It was nice seeing you for a total of 2 seconds. Just repeating back the language that they're repeating, that's all. Right, off we go. Oh, as you would love it to work, wouldn't you? Oh, come on. Really? You can crouch jump it, mate. And it's so boring. Fine. We'll do it the long way. There we are. Very good. Can't bloody... Ah, I'm stuck on the wood. Right, there we go. Give me the ladder. There you go. Ow.
Holy hell! I mean, good. Yeah, more monkeys for the incinerator. Shut up.
Good old Clarence. Nice head injury. Anyway, see you later. That ladder's not looking too great, eh? Right, let's just break this random pillar.
It really is quite amazing. You monkeys and your problem solving. How do you manage it with such small, singular brains? Isn't it terribly quiet, not hearing the thoughts of every one of your brothers?
Not really. Not high enough. Well, alright, as you wish then. If you don't want to jump, that's absolutely fine. Thank you. Right, here we go. Oi. Oh, come on, stop being buggy. Alright, here we are. There's a bed there just for a bit of fun. See you later, mattress. Anything hidden in here? I can't remember. No. The way there's just this random Windows XP computer here.
You came! I guess I didn't really expect you to bother. My lab partner's such a pessimist. Was such a pessimist. It kind of rubbed off on me. He tried to make it through to me not too long ago. I guess he's a bit late for the party. You'll have to make a quick detour over the surface next, but be careful. If the cold doesn't kill you, well, let's just say I didn't pick the safest of locales for my last-ditch survival attempt. Okay, good news. Good news. Oh yeah, I think I've got a cure. Well, it's not really what you'd call a cure, but it should be enough to help you. I don't think I'm infected. I was careful, but I guess if you come rescue me and I'm looking at you like you're a roast chicken, I got it wrong. Sorry, that probably wasn't funny, was it? No, I suppose not.
A roast chicken.
I
As
hope
you
to
do.
see you soon.
Yeah. Cures, rescues, saving the world. All so cliche, all so ridiculous. Do you really think you're doing the right thing? Your morality is just a lasting stain left behind by religion.
Anyway, I'm having fun. Anyway, Annabelle seems to think we're a roast chicken, so at least we got that going for us. So what can I say? Roast chicken galore, eh?
I'm not actually cold, you understand? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Very inefficient thing, your brain. Gives off lots of heat.
Yes, I know there's flammable stuff in it. I would love to be able to actually light the fire. I need a lighter. Where the hell's the lighter? Alright, looks like we're going to have to run out in the cold. Ah, here it is.
Now, if I were you, which arguably I am, I'd be asking myself in a formless sort of voice, did that bridge really collapse, or is my good friend Clarence just playing an hilarious joke? The answer, monkey man, is that I don't even know myself. One way to find out. Please, don't get us killed.
Need a haircut? I do need a haircut, you are not wrong. You are certainly not wrong about that. But that is not the reason why my eyes hurt. My eyes hurt because of pollen. It's got nothing to do with my hair. But still, my hair does need to be cut. Eventually. I can live with it long. To be fair, back in the days of COVID, my hair got to insane lengths at one point. Way too long at one point. Way too long. Nothing else over here, alright. Well, we'll warm up quick. Shave it off. Oh yeah, definitely. Just what I want. I don't really want to shave my hair off, thanks. That sounds like a terrible idea. I'll have you know that all of these guys in the UK these days, what they do is they shave their sides and everything and keep it long in the middle. And just to make it clear, I think it looks awful. That's just my general opinion on it. I think it looks terrible, that haircut. But everyone to their own, I suppose. What can I say? It's one of those weird haircuts that kind of just randomly caught on for some reason. You know, it's long when I can park my fridge. Yeah, pretty much. Right, is that over yet? Yeah, over enough. It'll do.
This red, he's plastered all over your mind like a garish wallpaper. He wanted to die and we wouldn't let him. You know, he's kind of humming up the place, if you know what I mean. Weird
Mullet
smell.
haircut.
Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go give you a memory of him a good kicking.
I love the older looking graphics of this game. Yeah, I mean, it's quite nice. It certainly still looks fairly reasonable for today. I think it definitely... yeah, it still holds up to an extent. There are definitely bits of it that don't, that's for sure, but it doesn't look too bad. Does it hold up as much as something like Amnesia: The Dark Descent? No, but it still looks decent enough. Right, considering how small budget it was as well, it's pretty good. Wait, what was this one for? Was that? No. I'm trying to remember what the hell to do with this. Oh, alcohol. There we go. Yes. Lighter? No. Is it this? No. We don't have a hammer, do we? So what the hell does he want me to do with this? You won't be able to remove it by hand. Fair enough, I guess we'll use one of these. There you go. Right. Get ready to frickin' leg it. Run. Boom. I like the way it blew up those barrels as well when they were nowhere near it. Right, I should stand here for a sec. You currently have a mullet. Ugh. That's all I have to say. I miss the days when people used to walk around with mohawks. God, those were the days. Oh, you used to walk around sometimes at school and just see people with giant mohawks. It was great fun. And monohawks.
Kill the bad guys. Cure infection. Save the world. Chances of success? Nil. Chances of survival? Well, you've got old Clarence on board. That should speak for itself. Chances of you buggering things up royally? Almost certain.
Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Clarence. I appreciate it. Hello.
You know, you turning up here is probably the second best thing to happen to me since I've been down here. I'm reserving first place for when we get out. So, I'm not big-headed enough to think you came all the way here just to rescue me. I wasn't lying, though. I think I've worked out how to disinfect you. But, you probably saw this coming. It's not quite as simple as all that. I had to engage the failsafe on the research rooms to seal myself in here. And that means we need a key card to get me out. One of the personnel, one of the infected ones, tried to get in with a card, but I don't know where it went. Look, I need you, and, well, if you do get me out, I'll give you the biggest hug of your life.
Christ! Go here, go there, fetch this, rub me a bath. Typical broad, atypical circumstances. You think fate has anything to do with this? Fate is merely the war cry of those too scared to think for themselves.
Thanks for that, Clarence. I appreciate the pointless explanation. I need a girlfriend with a mohawk. There you go. All you need in life, a girlfriend with a mohawk, eh? Sorted. Oh god, I've just realised this is the area with the bloody dogs, isn't it? Oh god. Yep, this is the dog bit. I hate the dog bit.
The Archaic would never ask that employees work longer than the recommended 8-hour shift, but understands that enthusiasm for their work and dedication to the team may often motivate them to do so. Thank you for not letting us down.
No worries, Archaic. I'm glad I didn't let you down. I know someone who still has a mohawk. I don't think he is. Uh-oh, that backfired a bit. Anyway. Oh god. Yay. My favourite bit. I love the way if you go into every single one it does that. Oh, I really hate this section. It's not the beginning bit, it's when the lights go out and you have to push everything. It's really painful. Okay, well, let's get on with it then. Oh.
Dark, isn't it? Echo! Echo! Kinda empty. Now this is what it's like to be me, buried deep within the cavernous expanse you call a mind. You see, this is what puts me in such a bad mood. We spend all this time messing about with door codes, levers, human appendages, and it turns out at the blink of an eye, I can just block it all out. Whoosh! Gone. Just you and me on some kind of messed up holiday. You think I can conjure up some margaritas? No? Shall we get the hell out of here then? Well, it's hardly better, but it is more interesting. Just.
Oh. Right, there's the click of the bat needed. Okay. Let's get this out again. Right. Oh god. Can I move these? Yes, I can. Right, give it to me. I hate what happens when the lights turn off with this. Get this in front of the bloody hole now. On the other side, by the way, which we haven't been to yet, even worse, because there's nothing to block the holes. It's just you've got to run in the light and hope that you get the right timing, or else you're dead. And it's not fun. It's really not fun. But at least here I can block the holes, which is good when the lights go out. I find it a bit weird here though in Black Plague that they go on about, you know, the dogs can't stand the light here, but then in Overture when they're in hallways with lights on, they can just roam around anyway. And it's like, okay, the logic in this doesn't really add up, but fair enough. Actually, can we go and see the fake dog? Let's go and see the fake dog. Hello, fake dog. Oh, it's not here yet. Okay, in a bit. Here are all the dead dogs. There are still plenty of dogs that are alive, though. Okay, I think we'll just do that. Thank you. Ah, here's the fake dog. bloody fake dog. Thanks for that, Clarence. Much appreciated. Right, in we go. Shut that bloody door for the love of gods. Right. I love it. They raise your IQ by 3 inches. Oh boy. All this from a mohawk. You know, mohawks are pretty cool looking though. I'll tell you what, if you really want to live the world of mohawks, considering you don't see them in the real world anymore, just go and play Guitar Hero. Absolutely mohawk galore, that game. You can customize your character with a full-on mohawk and it's freaking awesome. There you go, problem solved. I'm not looking forward to this next bit. God, here we go. Piss off. That's all I have to say to you is piss off. Right, good, we're out. Thank fuck. Okay.
Whoa! Blatant corpses! You lot must be programmed to just search out danger and throw yourselves head first at it. I'm starting to become seriously desensitized here.
Come on, bring me the lights. Hurry up. Oh, baby, come on. Can I make it? Oh, no I can't. Nah. It's too rash, too rash. Oh well, I tried. I was really hoping I could make it with that. Oh, go. No. Shut that fucking door right now. Also do that right away. Thank you. This is not Overture when I can actually whack a dog in the face. All this for this, by the way. Just one bloody key card.
I hate key cards. Whatever happened to good old bolts and padlocks? That's what I want to know.
What happened to bolts and padlocks? They buggered off, mate. Ah, fuck. Not happy about this bit. Come on. Okay. Oh shit. This section sucks so bad. Alright, get me there out of this bloody kennel. Alright, I'm out. End of that bollocks. End of that bollocks.
So, wanna let her rot a few more hours, make her really appreciate this daring rescue?
What to consider rebranding to Mohawk Clan.
Make the most of her while she's vulnerable. Huh? Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Eh?
I don't think I would ever rebrand to Mohawk Clan. Even though when I was younger, I did have a mohawk at one time. Oh dear. Oh god. This way. I'm stuck on the bloody stairs. Come on, go. Run. Use those fucking legs. I don't care where to go. Just go anywhere. Any door will do, really. Oh god. Get me out of there. I can't go in there, can I? Oh, I can. That'll do. Right. Whew. That was lucky. I actually thought I might be screwed there, but I was alright in the end. I was alright. No! Windows XP is now officially dead. Oh well. It's fun while it lasted. Oh god, the chemical bit. Yes. The bloody chemical bit. Oh well. It's not that bad, I suppose. You just need to find the note that tells you what order to put them in. Or am I thinking of Overture, where you have to do that annoying puzzle? It might be Overture, actually. Damn. So many of these players, and I've literally not used a single one. As you do. I don't think I can go in here just yet, can I, from memory? No. Later. Or is it now? Maybe it is now, hang on. No? No. Here it is. Yeah, I thought there was a way in. I knew there was. Alright, it's here. Ugh, God, he's stuck in the bloody wall. Damn it. I hate you. Thank you. Right, in we go. No. Oh look, it's that milk again. Can you actually... Oh, you actually can. I didn't think you could. Fair enough. Oh, look. Lovely. Yummy. Nope. Love it. Of all the things you could say at that situation.
Drugs. There's bound to be a big old needle at the end of this. That'd be enough to put any man off. No shame in that. You don't want to catch anything. One virus is enough for anybody.
Can I put these in? Yeah. Oh, I actually can as well. Alright, awesome. Well, might as well put some of them in. I need to get a load of others though. I remember there's more. There's one. Put that in. I'm sure there are others. Where are the others? Unless they are in other areas, they might be. Yeah, I think they're in other areas. Alright, fair enough. We'll come back. Might as well save it. Ooh. This game is spine chilling. I mean, Not sure I go quite that far. It certainly has its moments. Toasted bread. Oh shit. I do actually need to go this way, but I don't know where the bloody monster is. Oh, there he is. Okay, good. Right, I need to find a particular door. Where is it? Is it this way? Yes. Oh, the game I Am Bread. I've seen it before, yeah. Crazy game.
Damn! There's a gas leak. Guess we won't be getting through today. Let's come back another lifetime, eh?
No, we can just do this. I need something to break that. Will this do it? Come on, I've got an Amazon package. What more do you want? Oh, it actually did work. As you do. Right, now there is a pipe somewhere, isn't there? There's a spare pipe somewhere I know you can use in order to fix that. Where is it? I hate having to wear this bloody gas mask. You literally can't see a thing. Yes, I know, door. Calm down. Where is this other pipe? Oh, there it is. Right. In. Oh. There you go. Right, now I should be able to take this off. That's better. Now I can actually see shit. God, you know everyone's been having a big chat when you can't even see John present in the chat. John has just been completely obliterated by the rest of the chat. Right, what do I need? Got rid of the gas leak. Oh, bollocks. I have to do it somewhere else. Really? That's just painful. Oh, fine. Okay, I need to go to one of the other areas first. It's not too horrendous, I suppose. I just can't remember which one it is you have to go to. Is it up here by any chance? No. 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 Oh shit. Don't mind me just running out of the way casually. Oh bloody hell. I wonder if I can go in here yet. I do now have the keycard. Yes I can. Still here, just checking Discord too. Are you now? I'll have you know that there is nothing happening in Discord. It's a completely empty dead zone.
Shelter Research Station is encountering technical difficulties. Please have your personal cyanide capsule at the ready.
Interesting. Oh, look, a load of dogs. Very blurry, but dogs nonetheless. I knew there was something in here. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah, the baby thing. Look, it's a baby turn gap. See? Look at that thing. Ooh, oh, the DPI on the mouse in this game is so low that I can't easily do it really quickly. So that's about the fastest I can do this. Anyway, just do that. There it is. Look at that baby turn gap. Oh, it looks like a potato. Right, see you later. Anyway, moving on. Oh, a toilet roll. Better put that in the toilet. As you do. This was very rare during the early days in the past. Very rare indeed. Right, where else haven't I looked? Another flare. Great. Damn it. Before I do that. Alex, on your channel, what is a QA tester? It means quality assurance. Basically, at one point in time, I was a member of QA, quality assurance, for Rocksteady. QA are people that basically test games to make sure that bugs get patched and any major issues during building and development are figured out and sorted out, basically. That's what QA means. It's just QA is shorter than having to say quality assurance all the time, which is quite long. Ah, bloody eye. Ooh. Oi, oi. Yeah, go ahead, Ripper, you can send stuff away. Why not? Oh, well, that was really typical. Oh, look.
Oh, looky here. More perilous, death-defying action, courtesy of the skinny English professor. Rambo, you are not. Try running towards him, screaming for a change. Hey, good work, buddy. Give yourself a slap on the back with a crowbar, why don't you? Oh, one thing, before you get too overwhelmed with glee. I know murder can be a lot of fun, but, didn't you quite like that broad? Hey, I think that's a piece of her skull on your shoe. Wait, don't tell me you really thought... I thought you knew I was pulling your leg. Oh, my best laid plans and all that. This is just terrible. You silly Billy. Come on, monkey. Take a joke.
Clarence is really trying to put it off as not a big deal, that he just made you basically kill the only other human that was here to help you?
Why, oh why, are they always holding a key? Or a note? Or a swipe card?
Hello Fly, welcome to the stream. It is indeed an Alex stream. Crazy, I know.
I'm starving.
Anyway, goodbye. It was nice knowing you for the brief amount of time that I did. Oh, I was expecting that to actually kind of fly across the room. Spider, spider. Woo, 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 boo, woo, boo, boo, boo. Do, 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 do. Have I still got the syringe? Alright. Oh no, I got the saw. You ready? Nope. That's his reaction. Oh yeah, I've got the key. Hang on, there you go. Alright, let's go. Oi. Is that Mark Hamill's Joker? Nah, Mark Hamill ain't in this game, mate. If he was, then that'd be quite impressive. What even is that really meant to be? It's so hard to tell. Oh well. Anyway, don't mind me, I've just got Crash to Insanity's soundtrack stuck in my head from earlier.
Boring. Where's the games on this thing?
There's the game right there. Yes, Fly's probably very confused that there's been a stream. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Because it doesn't happen very often these days. Very weird stuff. You can blame John. It's all John's fault that there's a stream. John made it happen, I promise. It's all John's doing. Say thank you to John now.
This broad, you kill her off. And she's still jetting a lot of piss and wind from beyond the grave. That's about as likely to work as aromatherapy is to cure cancer.
Fair enough, Clarence. Fair enough. I'm not going to argue with your logic, mate. We'll just leave it be. Right. Oh look, there's that picture again. What is this supposed to be? What is that? I mean, honestly, what is that supposed to be a picture of? Like really buggered up teeth. Dodgy Subway sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. A dodgy Subway sandwich, I think. Yeah, John is secretly the stream puppet master. It's entirely his doing. All his fault, I promise.
You know you'd be awfully lonely without me, don't you? We're really not that bad together. Why don't we just call it quits, huh? If you stop trying to destroy me, I'll give you a shiny penny.
Great. I really appreciate the shiny penny, Clarence. Right, well I can't go that way. Actually no, I can go that way, can't I? Because we've unlocked the door, but is there anything else around here? So the kennel's done. Her office done. No, that's where we go later. That's the chemical room. So yeah, it's just that one left. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Right, he ain't coming in. Bugger that. Right, well, I do need to go in here, though, now. So, let's do that. I can't remember if this is one of these sequences where everything is a chase. I think it is.
Take a right turn. Monkey, they're everywhere. Don't go on. Turn around. You'll get us killed. Switch, guard, they see us.
Oh, good.
There's a switch back there. Be careful.
Where's the bloody switch? Run. Frickin' run. Go, 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 go. Whew. Right, well, that was bloody awful. Oh, I thought I could make it in time.
Look, just wait a minute. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. You don't have to go through with this. We can be friends. I don't want to die, monkey.
I don't really care if you don't want to die. You're a bit of a knob, so I would love to get rid of you, really. It's just the way it is. Alright, come on then. Time to kill him. Oh. Not fair. Not fair. Actually, to be fair, it doesn't really matter that much, actually. Where is the switch? Ah, it's here. Okay. Right, now it does matter. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, fine. That is really annoying. There aren't two switches, are there? Surely not. Nah. It's one of these annoying timed ones. Go, 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 go. Or is it? Maybe not. Wait, if there are two switches, where even is the other one? Two switches? Explain yourself. Oh, look, it's one of these things. Anyway. Ah, it is the other one. Alright, we're all good. Right, I still have to do this one again quick. Oh, you prick. Honestly. That's fine. Alright, come on then. Really? That totally wasn't already there. Come on then. Fuck off. You can tell I have very little patience with stealthing games these days, can't you? I have none. None at all. Right, come on then. Go on, you can make it, you can make it. Yes, thank you.
Wait, be careful. Something's wrong.
There we go. I do hate you, Clarence, fully.
Dead workers are inefficient workers. Always wear safety goggles when handling hazardous materials. And be sure to store your personal cyanide capsule well away from archaic issue aspirin.
I mean, they're not wrong that dead workers are inefficient workers. It's true. It's definitely not incorrect, that one. Right, anyway. Yes, I know. Get rid of the baby things. Look, if you're really that upset, here, have a baby. It's all yours. Can I use this? Oh, I actually can. Oh, is it just the same stuff as before? No, what? Do you wish to engage emergency security? Yeah, why the bloody hell not? Go on then. Is there an emergency? No. Yes. Are you telling the truth? Yes. Good. Did you cause the emergency? I mean, technically speaking, no. Is the emergency fugitive, seriously, figurative, or literal? Jesus Christ. A supply of coffee. I mean, I guess we could probably say literal, shouldn't we? Excellent, your scenario matches the required conditions for engagement. Thanks. Would you like to engage? Oh, for fuck's sake, yes. So the city is currently in a state of emergency. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, great, thanks for that. Brilliant. Freaking brilliant. What an amazing system we have. Ow, that was really unnecessarily loud. You suspect that Ripper is doing things. I suspect Ripper might be doing things as well. Very questionable things. Hang on, hang on. How do I pull this thing up? There we are. Right. Nope. Right, where is it? Oh, come on. Nope. Oi. Thank you. How do I pick it up? That. Oh, you are kidding me, really? Why has that gone down so far? What is it doing? Oh my god. That's a bit buggy, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. Oh, it actually did grab it. I didn't think it had. It's like getting a bloody time crystal from Time Splitters. Cortez, aim for that hole there. You got the crystals. Great.
Please, I could learn to live with this. It might not be so bad. We'd be like roommates.
So yeah.
We could take it in turns to drive. Just think about what you're doing.
Termination in 2 minutes.
I am stuck. Oh, come on. I can't even save it. Interesting that. And we're out. Jesus.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you've got a way to destroy me.
Look.
Wanna know what I'm thinking? I'm taking you with me.
Oh, that's great, Clarence. I appreciate that. Where's the door? You absolute prick, Clarence. Oh, great. No. Oh, this way, this way.
Viruses can spread quickly. Avoid all unnecessary bodily fluid exchange.
Christ's sake. I officially hate Clarence. Goddamn moron. In my head, making life far more annoying than it needs to be. Come on, where's the door gone? Seriously? Not helpful. Give me that damn door. Oh, Jesus. Hit the microphone at the same time. This is intense. It is intense, that bit, to be honest.
Watch, no. Thanks for the laughs, Clarence. Nothing. Just a potion and a big fat screw you. Good times.
Well, it is good times, actually. I agree. Also, welcome back, Claire. Or, I don't know if you left, to be fair. Maybe you have been here the whole time. But either way, welcome back. That part is kind of annoying. It's somewhat annoying just because you have no idea where the hell you're going. But it's alright. Am I missing any more chemicals? I didn't actually check that. Hopefully not. I need more chemicals. Where are the other chemicals I've missed then? It's a good question. Where is the other chemical? There's only like one more, isn't there? I can guarantee there's just one. Everything else is here for us. What else have I got? Just this saw. I've still got this saw. Yeah. Right, well, there's nothing in there. Nope. I hope there isn't anything in the vent. Probably not, but I can check in a minute. Where the hell? Where's the last bloody chemical? Where is it? Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Bloody milk. Right, give me that. Thank you. Right, this should be it. Surely that's all of them. Is that it? Really? There's more? Oh my god, okay. How many chemicals am I missing? I honestly thought I had them all. Alright, well, we'll keep looking then. Alright, surely this is it. Yeah, there we go. That's it, that's it. It's the last one. Also, I love the way I've still got 7 of these.
Let me live. You'll never do it. You don't have the balls. Go on, I dare you. You're some coward, 4-limbed freak. You barely evolved out of the swamp. You haven't got it in you.
Haven't I, Clarence? Haven't I? I don't know. I'm pretty happy to get rid of you. What do I need?
You see, I knew you wouldn't do it. That puts me in the steering wheel now. Ha! Ho, Silver!
No reactions detected, eh? Yes, use it on me. Right, I need the notes. Hang on. What do I need to do? I need to find the library. It's still got that. That was ages ago. Anyway, antidote. Right. Let's see what we've got here. So. Yeah. Yeah. Compound mixture. Okay. Chemicals, yeah. Stored in order listed above. Addition is substance 65. Am I going to need the monster next to me by any chance? Quarantine in the chemical labs. Fine. All chemicals should be combined with the ZX3V2. Substances to be inserted into the container slot here. The chemicals are mixed in the following order: chlorine. Right. Oh, great. Due to an error during malfunctioning. Fuck's sake, I can't even speak now. Manufacturing, there we go. The lower button row got reverse numbering. How the fuck could you do that when building a machine? How is that even possible? Okay, so making the rightmost start at 4, so that is 4. And then increasing to the left, so 4, 5, 6, and I guess that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, what order do I need to do it in? So, bloody hell, I need to note this down. I'm never going to do it without a note. Hang on. This would be impossible without a note. Right, so chlorine was first, so 2. 1 iodine. Is that going to be 4? I think so. 4. What's next? 6 then. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. 6. What the bloody hell is it? That one. Nitrogen. 5. And then sulfur, which is 3. So providing that's all correct, then we should be all good. Okay, right. So I need 2, 1, 4, 6, 5, 3. There we go. Fabulous. And then it's just put your hand on and hope for the best and pray. And you should pray because it's not going to go well. Well, it is, but also not going to go well for Clarence. Hey, buddy. I think that was a little unnecessary, but okay.
What a pretty body! Mine! Mine! Mine!
Ah, the door's being shitty. Alright, get out.
one was more human than he would have believed. Mankind, for his actions, I am sorry. For this next misconduct, I am sorry. Do not hate me.
There you go. Clarence is now dead.
Do not be alarmed. The space is in your mind, mankind. If you know yourself, you have nothing to fear. I, on the other hand, stand to lose everything. One came before mankind. Howard. He was not strong. Mankind as a whole is stronger even than I. But alone mankind is weak. Nonetheless, I do not underestimate mankind. I submit to you. However, I must, against my own desire, tempt your anger further. Mankind is not united as I am. Such a seething mass of individuals. Little wonder you all pull in different directions. All of me pulls in one direction. And for that reason alone have I bested those that disturbed me. I would test your reactions, mankind. I would test which direction you pull. And then you shall have your answers. And if need be, your revenge.
Oh yeah. Why do people not like Spider-Man into Electro as much as the first one? I did mention it earlier. I like the boss fights. I think they're great. But beyond that, the levels are not very memorable to me, so I don't think they're very interesting. Alright, I guess we'll do it down here. It's time to get out of here, buddy. Well, that went well. Woohoo! Nice. Well, that was loud and painful on the ears.
I would not tempt mankind's wrath in destroying you. I am more charitable than that.
Basically, during this segment, you can have bad ways of doing things and good ways of doing things. If you do stuff that benefits you, then it gets pissed off at you. If you do stuff that benefits others, then effectively it gets all happy with you.
Hey, through here. Pass me that pipe, man. I can get us out. Come on, we haven't got much time.
This guy sounds like one of the most chilled out prisoners ever. Hey man. Where's the pipe? I like my escape route personally a lot better. I thought it was cooler.
Okay, stay there. I'll be back.
Alright. Jesus Christ.
I owe you, friend. Good luck.
Working together is the only way. I act as one, though I am many. Thank you, mankind.
Right. We are near the end of this game now, by the way, guys. We're very close to the end at this point, actually. Hey, look. There's a naked monster walking around. I can't remember which map it was now. You can actually escape out the map in one of these. really. It is this map, I think, where you can escape out of it. Yeah, it is. It's this one. If you can jump on the wall correctly, you can get out of the map. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm out of the map. Here we are. Hell yeah, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? You can just walk around anywhere you like. Yeah, you can even go take a look at this tower closer. Granted, it is just floating in the sky, but there you are. As you can see, pretty cool, huh? Doesn't really benefit you a lot, I will admit, but you can still do it. Ouch. Totally not cheating. Hello. Let's see if he'll break the door. Well, the game is short. It is short, yeah. It's not very long. Not really. Oh, shit. He didn't take the bait. He did not take the bait. Ah. Run. He didn't take the bloody bait. Ah. Bollocks it all. Come on then. I know it's not the right way of doing it, but it felt nice.
Mankind is vicious. This I realize. Why do you try to prove it so?
Why do I prove it so? Because why not? It's fun. Anyway, I'm actually trying to remember how the hell to do this. You have to somehow get the door broken from memory, but I can't remember how you do it. It's been a while. You can't use these because they piss off the turn gate, of course. I honestly am trying to remember how the hell you do this bit. Have we got anything still? Oh, we do have the saw. I wonder if I can use that at all. Maybe. I'll have a look in a sec. Nothing in there, is there? Nah. Alright, let's have a look, see if I can use the saw. It would be nice. Yeah? Oh, come on. Force your way through. How do you plan on doing this? Oh yes, this, the bell, of course. Oops. Oh. Hey, we're through. Blah, blah, blah.
Death is a necessary part of life, but not all deaths are necessary. Then mankind.
No worries, monster Turngat thing. I'm happy to make you happy, even though I pissed you off twice. But yeah, I'm happy to make you happy. Right. Oh, is this the one where the guy gets set on fire? I think this is the one where the guy gets set on fire. There's one where you just get to hear a guy go, "Rah!" and effectively you kill him, but then you can stop him from dying by killing yourself. It's very weird. Oh. There we are. Yeah, because this is the one where you walk into the fire and you die, and then it allows somebody else to get out. Yeah, you basically have to kill yourself. I love the scream effect. Ah. And there you go. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, poor man just died for no reason. Look at all this lovely grass. The scream, yeah. The scream's great, isn't it? Ah! This is so trippy, but I love it. It is cool, this bit. I like this bit.
Such as you, selfishness would be catastrophic. You have shown that you can be higher than your station, and for this reason, I shall reveal to you that which I revealed to Howard.
Woo! It's a cool skybox in this
I
bit.
came here to this place many millions of years ago, before mankind was even upright. As eons came and went, mankind appeared around me and found names for me. Demon, spirit, Turngate. We existed in harmony for much time. I lying dormant within what you refer to as the infected, and they benefiting from my knowledge and protection. But mankind changed, and I fled. So much power in mankind, so many questions, and yet without the intelligence to answer them.
Lovely.
Mankind grows and tries to form a whole, a community. But somehow it becomes more dangerous, more angry, and with no direction for this anger besides itself and its world. And then I was discovered. Mankind created this place to find me and silence me. They tore open my resting place and set about destroying me, and I, with no form of defense, was forced to attack. I am not the barbarian. I am not the invader. You are.
Imagine playing this bit in the dark. I played it in the dark before. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly normal.
But you, mankind, different. You have proved this, and now I ask for your mercy. Do not allow me to be destroyed by your kin, which they would surely do. They followed the Inuit here, and you followed them. There will be more. Will you send word? Will you destroy all trace of this place, so that no mankind will ever discover me again? Will you do this for me?
What about the flashbangs? I hate any flashbang in a game in the dark because it just hurts the eyes. Yeah, let me out. Let me out. Anyway, this is the end of the game now, basically. You can, if you want, not click on the computer and just walk about. But yeah. Here you go. I love that. This is so much fun doing that. You can just burn everything out of existence. No more pencil writing for you. Oh, come on, you've already fought enough, mate. Look, we'll spin the chair while we're waiting. Woo! Woohoo! Oh. How much more do you want to do thinking wise? Jeez, chill out. What year is it? It's the year 10. There you go, just 10. Nothing else. I think it's time to write an email, don't you? Let's do it. Here we go, the end of the game. Dun dun dun. done. Get the nice violin out, you know. But there you go. One of the ultimate games that was released before Amnesia: The Dark Descent from Frictional. One hell of a game. I liked Penumbra Black Plague. I like all the Penumbras, to be fair. But yeah, Black Plague is a very unique game. And it has kind of an interesting twist at the end, I have to say. It's got a very twist that kind of you don't expect to see happen, I would say. You know, it kind of comes across that it would be Philip actually being kind at the end and trying to help the Turn-Gat, but of course that's not what happens. Philip ends up betraying them and effectively becoming like the barbarian of a human race. It's intriguing, but there you are, and that's that. Now, don't get too excited yet. I know you're all excited. So yes, we completed Black Plague. We went through the whole game. It's a fantastic game, by the way. If you haven't played the Penumbras, I do recommend you honestly play them. You can buy them for a really cheap price, either on Steam or GOG. I own them on Steam because I got them years ago, back when they were released on Steam. But yeah, you can get them either place. Either way, really worthwhile playing. Really solid games. I would say that when it comes to age, Black Plague is the one that has aged the best out of the three. Overture has aged a little poorly in certain departments. I would certainly say when it comes to the combat side, not the best. But that's where the combat then disappears. Because of course, Black Plague and basically everything onwards until Amnesia: The Bunker now has not had the ability for you to fight the monsters really, other than like stun them. But yeah, it's a different kind of outcome really. Now, we haven't played Requiem yet, but don't worry, we will. I'll tell you what, just while I'm here quick, let me do this. It is quite loud. Anyway, yes, we haven't played Requiem yet on the channel. Now, I think John will laugh at this one, that's for sure. I asked Winch if he wanted to stream Requiem here with me, because of course we are kind of sharing the Frictional game series together now when we stream, and other games. But yeah, anyway, his answer was immediately no. He had literally zero interest in it. I can understand why. So, to make it clear, Requiem was a game that never really was meant to exist. Requiem was a game that was very much thrown together due to pretty much publishers wanting another game. But if you look at Requiem, it kind of takes a lot of the content that was cut from Black Plague that never made it into this game, and then made it into a completely separate game, sort of, as well as like other aspects, I think, from Overture that were developed a bit more on. I haven't played Requiem for years now, so I can't fully remember. But anyway, to give you a sort of breakdown of Requiem, it basically takes place after Black Plague, but it's inside Philip's head. So it's not actually real. Requiem is just made up. The reality really is that at the end of Black Plague, Philip dies, and that's the end of it. But with Requiem, they decided to have an extra bit where, I guess just before he dies, he ends up having some sort of thoughts in his head. And with that, what you get is a puzzle simulator. And I'm not joking. So Requiem is a puzzle simulator. There is absolutely no enemies in Requiem. Not a single enemy at any time. So while you could, technically speaking, still say that Requiem is a horror game, sure, it's not got any tense moments in it. So there's nothing like this, you know, where we have to run away from lots of enemies in a rather tense, like tight corridors or whatever. It is very much just the case of you have eerie looking environments and things, but nothing will hurt you. You're just going to be doing puzzles for the whole of that game. The sort of outcome of Requiem at the end is you either have one or two endings. You have the ending where Philip escapes to the boat and then gets away, or you have the ending where he gets inside the furnace, which is from Overture, where basically your friend Red in Overture is in a furnace and you burn him alive, and effectively you get inside the furnace. In reality, neither ending makes any difference, because of course Requiem is not real. So it's however you want to look at it, really, I suppose. But I personally always think Requiem's kind of that pointless extra that doesn't need to exist. We will, I think, at some point stream it anyway, just because it is Penumbra and it would be good to stream it on the channel. But obviously, I'm not in a rush to really stream Requiem, because I'll be honest, it's not that great to play. It's alright, but it's nothing fascinating. I'll probably need a lot of people to do some exciting things in the chat, or else I'm going to be kind of bored doing the puzzles all the time. So if you are new to the Penumbra series and you want to play it more, or just experience Penumbra, I obviously recommend you do play Overture and you play Black Plague, absolutely full on. You can play Requiem if you wish. I don't really recommend it, but you can play it if you want. What I would recommend after you finish Black Plague is that you go and play the mod editions. So these are like basically modders that have created extensions, if you like, to the Penumbra series and tried to develop it a little bit more. Obviously, it's not the original developer's intention or vision, these other games, but to be honest, these mods that have been done so well that in reality they actually work very well with the original series. So I would recommend you go and play Necrolog after this. Necrolog, you can download it for free, by the way, as long as you own Amnesia. That you do need, because of course it kind of links through Amnesia as a mod to boot up. But yeah, Necrolog, really solid game, Necrolog. We did stream it on the channel 2 years ago, myself and Winch together. That, of course, is a long Penumbra game. That is the pretty much Overture, Black Plague combined and a little bit more. So yeah, it's a lengthy game, Necrolog. It's not short, but it is a very good game and it does things very well. Then there's also Twilight of the Archaic, which I also do recommend. It's not as impressive as these other ones, really, but what it does do is it does give you a kind of prequel to Penumbra and explain how the outbreak happened, etc. So I think that's quite neat and kind of a nice addition. There is also now another one which is called Prisoner of Fate, which is basically the story of Red, the guy who's in the furnace inside of Penumbra Overture, which is meant to explain his story before he obviously meets, Philip. So it gives you a bit more of an extension of his story. It's currently got a part 1 out, as far as I'm aware, which is on Soma. So you do need to own Soma in order to be able to play it. But Soma is also a good game, so I recommend it. They are making part 2, of course. Don't know when that'll be out, but when it is out, then hey, you'll get that as well. So, in all fairness, there's a lot available for Penumbra. And I'm not kidding, you can do all sorts by playing these games. There's a lot available. It's not just the 2 main games, and that's that. I do recommend you play the series. Definitely worthwhile. Definitely a good series to play. And honestly, quite fun. It's a good selection of horrors. And of course, it led into what is known as now the big horror out of Frictional's games, really, which is Amnesia. And of course, Amnesia, The Dark Descent came after Requiem, I guess, but I like to think Black Plague. But yes, it came after Requiem, and it was a huge success. I'm sure everyone knows Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Do I really need to go into that? Probably not. But yes, either way, the Amnesia series is also worthwhile looking at too. I definitely think people should try those out if you haven't done so already. And of course, the Amnesia games, the nice thing about those is you can get them all on console as well. Unfortunately, you can't with Penumbra. But give it time, you never know what might happen. It's also intriguing that Frictional seems to be very desperate to sort of build up the Amnesia, I guess, franchise, I should call it now, because that's kind of what it's become. They're really building up its story quite a lot now. Whether they will maybe one day link Penumbra with Amnesia in some shape or form to try and, if you like, revive Penumbra, I don't know. But it certainly wouldn't be the worst decision in the world, and actually it would be quite nice to see Penumbra come back in that shape or form, because it could link in quite well. We'll see, we'll see. Anyhow, yeah, it's been a long time since we last had a stream, about like a whole month and a bit. So here you go, we came back with a horror game, Penumbra Black Plague. Personally, a nice one to come back to. Kind of short, I will not lie, but to be honest, if you were playing it for your first time, Black Plague, then you probably wouldn't have a clue what the hell you're doing, so it would be a lot longer. Luckily, I do have to know the game quite well, so yeah, I know what I'm doing. There you go. Either way, yeah, I think we're going to say a few things in general, but we'll see. Anyway, let me go over what is, I guess, going to happen going forwards here, because why not? Also, it was nice to see some new people in the stream today, by the way. Just want to point that out. Of course, Claire, etc. Really nice to have you here, so welcome. And of course, I hope to see you on another stream in the future as well, with whatever it may be, horror, not horror. It was cool to have you here. Yes, I do want to address the whole thing with Phil quickly, because I did talk about it earlier, but I'm going to bring it up again. So in case you hadn't noticed, Phil Glimmer, who of course I've done HP content with in the past, and is also, I guess, known as kind of a HP YouTuber, he put out an announcement earlier today, which was his last HP video is HP2 PS1 sort of review video that he's doing. Which I think comes out tomorrow. But he's also got another video explaining why he's not going to do any more HP related content anymore. However, I want to make it clear that at the moment nothing is currently off the tables regarding myself and Phil still doing the HP things that we had planned in streams. They would probably be hosted on my channel, which would make sense, but it's not completely gone. I have messaged Phil to ask him what's the situation regarding that, and you know, are we still going to do that, or is that just completely gone now? I have a feeling that Phil will probably still go ahead and agree to do those. I feel like it would be a bit sad and also a shame, and it would feel a little bit wrong in some ways for him to not go ahead and do the things that we did have planned. So I think he will do it. I suspect he's going to still do those. But like I've kind of said in the past, myself and Phil do want to cover other games as well. We definitely have a desire to look outside of HP at other games to collab together with, to talk about, or just do something in general. I guess like some review video, whatever it may be, together. So we have always thought about that, and I know that we will probably do it. I think the whole thing holding that back, though, was trying to probably finish the HP stuff that we had planned. But at the end of the day, you also have to look at the fact that I am me as my own person, and Phil is himself as his own person. So everybody makes their own decisions and goes their own separate ways. And, you know, it's just how a content creator works, right? You've got to make the decisions that are correct for what you want to do as a content creator, what direction you want to go, etc. At the end of the day, I can't stop Phil if he says no to wanting to do any more HP stuff. That's his choice, and in the end I will just have to come out and say that the stuff that we did have planned together is not going to happen anymore and is basically thrown in the bin. But would I completely get rid of it for good? Probably not. I'd probably do something with it, at least myself, or maybe find somebody else who would be willing or interested in being a part of that if Phil no longer wants to be a part of it. We'll see what happens. I need really more confirmation from Phil about what's going to happen before I can make a definitive, concrete answer out of all of this. But yes, we'll leave it kind of in the open for now, as it still could happen what was planned, but I'm not promising anything. So for now, we'll leave it at that. A lot of people you probably are starting to see, or at least finding anyway, who have been, I guess, HP content creators for quite a long time, so this is before the time period of Legacy and so on, are starting to go, effectively. They're starting to move on and leave HP and go different directions, or just quit content creation altogether. I'm not doing that, as you can probably tell. I am still going to do HP stuff. Obviously, there hasn't been a ton of HP things lately. I get it. But there's been a lot of other things to cover and get on with as a result. It's meant that there hasn't been as much HP. But I'm not quitting HP. I still have quite a lot to offer for HP, and there's quite a lot to do still with it. As far as I'm concerned, HP has been one of those games that has definitely built up my channel. It's something that a lot of people know me for at this point anyway. It's not something that I could ever just throw in the bin and get rid of. I mean, others sure could do it, and that's up to them. If they want to do that, that's fine. Personally, I never look at something like that, and unless there's a really serious reason for me to abandon a game that has been a huge part of the channel, then I'm never going to do it. The only exceptions of that you've probably seen over the years is stuff like COD, which has its reasoning for why I have left it for the most part, and that's usually due to the fact that it's just not a safe series to really play in a lot of aspects anymore like it used to be, which is a shame, but it's just how it goes. There are ways around it, of course, and there are ways to keep yourself safe, which is fine, but part of what COD Zombies kind of was all about on the channel was trying to play with others and combine that sort of fun aspect of the mode in a co-op experience together with other people, like your friends, etc. None of them want to do that for the reasons, like I stated. The games are not very safe, and they don't have any desire to really go and try and make it safe because, of course, they're not very tech knowledgeable and things like that. And I get that. That's totally understandable. I respect it. I'm obviously still doing guides and things for those games because it's part of who I am. It's part of what I do. But it's kind of difficult for me specifically to want to really go and stream and play all these old COD zombie games all the time, simply because I play them a lot anyway for doing guides and stuff, but also I have played them so much over the years that you do need a break after a while from this stuff. And streaming wise, it's just not fun, in my opinion, really, streaming zombies without other people. If you stream it on your own, it's just not really the same as streaming it with multiple people. For example, back when we did Vanguard, granted, that is a dreadful game, but Vanguard or Cold War Zombies, when we did that on our own, it was fine, I guess, but it wasn't particularly that exciting compared to when we did Cold War co-op with others, or before a lot of people's time, by the way, Black Ops 3 and 4 co-op as well. It was a very different time, and it was a lot more interesting to do that sort of stuff streaming. So it's just kind of how it goes, really, at the end of the day. You know, you just got to kind of mix things up how you can. But there we are. It's how it goes. I know people have asked, would I ever stream Black Ops 6 zombies together, especially considering I play with Tiger, which, by the way, welcome to the stream, Dark Tiger, and also Luke. Nice to see you both. Would I ever stream it with Tiger? I mean, the answer is probably yes, if I consider it worthwhile. My problem, as Tiger already knows, with Black Ops 6 is after I play the map, I'm pretty much bored of it and I no longer want to play it anymore. It's been a huge problem for me with Black Ops 6. I really have this sort of desire to not want to play it after literally just playing a map and going through its whole Easter egg and stuff, which is a shame. I never had this with other older games, really. So, I don't know, Black Ops 6 has got that problem for me. But I guess when the next map comes out, and we'll have probably all the maps in Black Ops 6 at that point, it might be a good excuse, maybe with Tiger, to do a stream together where we go through each of the different maps and maybe do the Easter eggs again. It would give me an excuse, I guess, to stream the Easter egg quests for you all. And to be fair, it's been a lot of fun playing zombies with Tiger. It's been actually really nice to play with people that are competent as well a lot of the time. You don't always get that. I've played with various people who are really good at zombies, by the way, and who are really competent at it, but there are many times I haven't. So yeah, it's nice to have someone who knows what they're doing and actually is quite good at zombies. But also it's nice to have a laugh at the same time, and I know we both do take the piss quite a lot while playing zombies and actually do have a bit of a silly moment while playing it. So, you know, it makes it a bit more entertaining. I think that's probably why I don't care to play Black Ops 6 more after I've played with Tiger, because there's no humour anymore. It's just kind of boring. So there you are, really. It's just how it goes. But I will think on it anyway regarding streaming Black Ops 6. I'll think on it. We've also got Black Ops 7 coming out this year, by the way, for zombies as well. So that could be a massive improvement, and we might actually see a bit more with that. We'll see. I will decide. Anyway, I guess the things I can say for HP for you lot is you've obviously had some massive HP videos come out lately. Some of you probably have noticed where I've been doing something a little bit different now, where I've been recording the whole game in one sitting effectively and then putting that out as a whole video. Normally I do things in parts, but I decided to try this out with the HP series and see what people think of it, doing the whole game in one go and putting it out. And I know quite a few people actually really quite like this, and it's actually not been a too bad reception overall towards that type of content. So there is a possibility that I may start doing this with multiple other games. It's kind of one of these things where certain games are just a pain in the arse to have to split into parts, right, if you're recording them as videos. So it's nice to just be able to do a game that's like that all in one go rather than splitting it into parts. And as they do seem to be quite popular and people enjoy those and think they're alright, I might start doing it with other games as well outside of HP, because to be fair, it would actually then mean that those games might stand a chance of coming onto the channel. So we'll think about it, of course, in more depth over time, but I think it'll probably be the right way to go. Overall, though, I do have to say, you know, I'm pretty much sticking around to do all the stuff that I do. Streams, I appreciate, are not always as frequent as they used to be. There are many reasons for why that is the case, but it doesn't mean that I've stopped streaming altogether, as you can tell with today's Black Plague. But it's something that I think people need to realise now, that streaming constantly like I used to for many years is probably not going to happen anymore. But there will still be streaming. It will still happen. You just got to kind of expect that there will be gaps now. It's the sort of thing to expect. And yeah, well, we'll see. We will see. And I see that, you know, if you want to stream Black Ops 6 one day, let me know. I'm always happy to help. See, Tiger's already excited to do it. Didn't take long. Anyway, how are you doing, by the way, Luke and Tiger? I didn't really ask you. Sorry, I was on a bit of a full-on spree there. How are you all doing? I also see that there are some clown faces. Deary me. Fair enough, I've not played this game, but it does look good. It is a good series. I recommend you play it. Just get on a laptop, Tiger, and play Penumbra. You'll be all good. You take the piss, Alex. Can't see it personally. No, I mean, it's totally understandable, right? When we fail Easter egg, he disappears for a little while before trying again. Well, I mean, I go and get food. Yes, that's what happens. We've only failed, what, 2 Easter eggs? Yeah, we failed 2 of them on the first try. And that's it. But it's usually just because, let's be honest, we're not prepared for what's going to happen. Mainly because we rush it. But there we are. That's why we do it the second time. Right, what else? I didn't say I was excited. Nah, you said you're excited. Let's be real here. You're excited. You know you're excited. You're always excited for Black Ops 6 Easter eggs. Oh dear. But yeah, I suppose if people want to, it sounds weird saying this, pay your respects to Phil regarding HB content that he's done, and sort of say good luck going forwards with other content outside of HP. Pour one for everyone. Go ahead, feel free. And of course, Phil, he's done some pretty awesome stuff with HP over the years. It's nice to have seen what he did do, but he's moved on. He's gone to a different place now in the world of gaming. And that's fair enough. That's up to him, really. But hey, we all have our ways of going in different directions. So there we are. Right, I did also say multiple times in previous streams now that we were going to stream Spider-Man. And in all fairness, we will stream it. I promise we will stream Spider-Man one day. One of them, at the very least. I don't know when we're going to stream it. I need, I think, time before I stream a Spider-Man to cure the brain from all the pain of the PC ports of Spider-Man. Once that's gone, then it might actually be sensible again to actually think about sitting down and doing more with Spider-Man for you lot. But I do think my problem right now with Spider-Man is, of course, every time I look at one, all I can think of is all the problems that they have. All these people coming into Discord servers complaining about problems with the Spider-Man games. It's just endless problems. It gets stuck in your brain for a while. I need time away from it. I had the same problem, by the way, when it came to HP, when we were working on those. That just got a bit annoying and overwhelming after a while, so I needed time away from it. Just a bit of time, but there we are. Oh man, I will, to be honest, I might even do a tribute for him. Blimey. Deary me, what are we doing to fill a glimmer these days, eh? Paying tributes now after all this. Well, there we are. Anyhow, I don't think there's much else to really add here other than, there's a lot of video stuff that's on the way. There's fixes being worked on by myself and Chip at the moment for different games. I believe, I will talk to Chip after the stream actually about this in more detail, but I believe Spider-Man 2002 is pretty much almost there. I think we're so close now to having that bastard, and it is a bastard by the way, fixed and done for good on PC. So once it's done, I mean, I never want to hear the number 2002 ever again. I'll be honest. That year's just ruined for me now. But anyway, yeah, once it's done, at least then, it's finished. Everyone can play it without any problems anymore, and it'll just be a sorted out, perfectly sensible, good to play on PC game, which, by the way, it's been an utter shit show of a PC port to play for so many years now, and it is probably one of the worst coded Spider-Man games ever made on PC. So just putting that out there. But anyhow, it's certainly something that I don't think any mortal soul should ever look in the code at ever in their life if they're trying to fix it. It's not worth it. Well, granted, they haven't got a reason to anymore. It's done now, really. But yes, once it's done, though, fully, then that'll be the end of it. And I'll cover it, of course, probably in videos and streams, because why not? It would be nice to do it. Plus, it's one of those games that I think at the end of the day, I grew up with it, as a kid. I haven't played it for a very long time. It's awkward saying that considering we're fixing it. I guess what I can say is I've played the first goddamn level multiple times just to check things work. But it's not really playing it when you're just mucking around half the time. But realistically, I haven't played it for a long time. So it would be nice to actually play it properly all the way through again. I didn't mind it though when I was a kid. I used to quite enjoy it. I especially enjoyed that bowling mini game that it had. That was a good laugh. Like Spider Bowl or something like that. But anyway, it's got a really catchy theme tune as well, the bowling. I love it. So, yeah, outside of Spider-Man's and that though, we are looking to try and do some, how should I put this? Some nicer games, I guess is the best way of wording it. That, you know, will be able to come out in a reasonable period of time so that you can play those as well and have fun with them. Our biggest concern right now is that we've got all these really annoying fixes to do with really annoying issues that are taking a really long time to deal with because they're such painfully lengthy issues and difficult to deal with that, you know, obviously we're not really releasing anything or looking at all these other games that are on our list. So we are aware of it, and it is something that we realise needs to probably end or else nothing's ever going to come out. So yeah, we're looking at some more reasonable games at the moment to also do fixes for a little bit so we can work on those. And then I think outside of 2002 we're going to put things like Web of Shadows and Madagascar and that on a sort of ongoing list effectively. It's like a waiting list pretty much, but they're not forgotten about and they're not abandoned. We will still look at them, but we do have to be kind of conscious that by just constantly sitting around looking at those, nothing's ever going to happen. Well, I mean, it will, but it will take forever. So, you know, we're trying to be conscious about it and just make it so that we're not just stuck, if you like, in this constant loop, if you like, forevermore. So, yeah. Expect some random games to just appear probably out of nowhere at some point that no one was expecting. But there we are. Anyhow, I think it's fair. I'm going to send you something because you said that. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure what I said specifically. Probably Spider-Man 2002. But yeah. Whatever. Right. Outside of all that, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it, I think. I mean, there's a lot to cover here at the end because I haven't streamed for ages. Sorry, it's a bit of a long rant, if you like, on various things. There's nothing more to really say, I guess. I probably will do a stream at some point again this month. I don't know when yet, but at some point this month you'll have another stream, and that'll be that. I don't know what it'll be yet. I am semi-tempted to do Penumbra Requiem at some point soon because I would like to get that done. I would also quite like to finish Silent Hill 4 for good. We are very close to finishing that now, and then it would mean I can move on to the other Silent Hill games, which I would like to do. Resident Evil has also been something that I've been interested in bringing back for streaming and doing some more of that with different games. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few horrors in general right now that I would quite like to stream, and I feel like with the channel we always kind of neglect horrors a bit. What I mean by that is in they kind of always get stuck to the end of the year pretty much, and that's about it. Sometimes they appear here and there, but not very often. So it would be kind of nice to change that a bit and actually get some horrors coming out at a reasonable time period as well. So I do kind of want to stream some horror stuff. And I think we probably will focus on that for a little bit with streams rather than focusing on all these other things like HP all the time. HP, I think, needs its time to rest for a little bit for streaming. I'm not against bringing it back on the odd occasion, I guess. But, you know, it needs a little bit of time out to focus on some other games as well. Although I do want to add, I nearly forgot about this actually, I will put it in quick, that we had a problem with HP on PS1 for Phosphorus Stone and Chamber Secrets, ironically enough, on Duck Station back in January now, before I streamed with Phil to do that other stream where we talked about the PS1 games. I have now fixed that. That is now no longer an issue, so we can actually stream PS1 Chamber Secrets again at some point which was always going to be the plan back in January, but we can do that again now because it's now fixed, which is great, and I'd needed it fixed because it was doing my head in. So that is now possible. So we'll probably do that at some point. But yeah, anyhow, that's really the only other addition there. Only other addition. But yeah. Sorry I was late for the stream, but at least I got to hear you rant. Yeah, you did. Well, lucky you. Congratulations. I don't know, if you want a reward for that, go and grab yourself a Kit Kat, I guess. I know how much you enjoy Kit Kats. Right. That's it. So, yeah, I guess I appreciate everybody that came by the stream today. It was nice to actually see some new faces that came to the stream today as well. So thank you as well for coming to the stream. Of course, if you are interested in being a part of the community on Discord, then feel free to join it. So there is a link for it all down in the description of the stream, so you can join there and then come and have a chat with everyone and, I don't know, find out what's coming up next. But anyway, if you want to do that, feel free. And yeah, well, other than that, I guess I will see everybody in the next stream, whenever that's going to be. I will let you know via the usual methods. So yes, it didn't show, my bad. Bye. That's alright. Anyway, I'll leave it there. So thank you everyone, and I will see you all in the next stream. And I need to make you a mod, Dark Tiger. I still haven't done that here in this chat. I will do that. I'll do that after this, actually. I need to do that. So it's reminded me. Right. See you later, everyone. Bye.